Good evening, everybody. This is the Collector, and this is the Collector Paint and Chill stream. All right, let's see if we got anybody here. We got John, who's going to be showing up pretty soon here. We may have another special guest, returning guest, Psycho Mike, to talk to us about Southern Assault and his time there. Let's see if people start rolling in here a little bit slowly. It's all good. Let's see, what are we working on today? So I've got a little commission I'm doing for one of our local Battletech players. He does a lot of 3D printing. Shout out to Blue Jay's Cauldron. Check out their store. I've got links on the Battletech for Conservative site and also in our Etten Games Discord. This guy does a lot of good 3D printing work, as well as a few of our other members, Leo Key, Snicket, and a couple others. So shout out to them. Here we'll be working on the Black Marauder. Going to be doing some bone accents on those claws and fangs. Going to be doing some UV paint for some creepy stuff. So that's what we're going to do today. Then if we finish that up, got some other stuff in the corner there that we can work on. So I'll let people start trickling in here. So let's see. Link not working. Okay. There we go. We got John up and ready.
Hello.
Hello, John. How you doing?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
I'm doing well, man. Doing well. Just another
I'm doing well
day.
now after Tuesday, so we gotta start.
Oh yeah.
Just jump right in, both feet.
Fine. We'll talk about it.
No, we don't need to talk. We don't need to talk about it. Don't need to gloat.
What's wrong? What's
don't
wrong?
Need to gloat and spike the ball.
Why? Why can't we?
I don't know. I guess we can. It's your channel. You can do what you like. It's your channel, dude.
Fuck it, man. You know, if you want to talk about it, talk about it. I'm not here to censor you.
Oh, listen to you. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm just pleased. That's all. But it's not over though. It's just not starting. So that's I think the problem is that we're starting and people are like, oh look what we did. No, you just started the process. Oops. You got to finish the process.
This is the first step to fixing
many
a lot.
Steps. I think
a
I
lot
might
of
have
the
commented
problems.
once or twice.
Yeah.
Put a couple comments on there.
Yeah.
There's a whole litany list of things that have to happen.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people who, you know, are skeptical, and I mean that's a good thing. You know, you have to be skeptical.
Exactly. And this is exactly what needs to happen. We need to. Oh, dude, that didn't look good.
Oh, careful! Don't break your stuff.
I did.
Damn,
dude! I got.
You got too excited. You got too excited, man.
No, that happened like 20 minutes ago. I was trying to get stuff together, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Oh man, and he had cool sword handles too. So I'll find them later. Like anything else, that's all right. I'll put them aside.
You'll survive, man. You'll
survive. So you're. Yes, I'm gonna do this, I guess. Great there. I guess I did something right. All right, cool. So you're doing the Black Marauder, the Ghost Marauder, huh?
Yeah, check it out.
I see that. Is that a CGL sculpt or a
CGL hasn't made one of these yet.
okay, that's
This is a whatchamacallit,
3D
something on
print.
Cults 3D.
Right. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. One of my gamers, local gamers, he does a lot of 3D printing for people.
Right.
So we have kind of a little arrangement.
We have a deal.
He sells 3D prints, but he also offers painting commissions, and then I do the painting commission. I get paid for the paint work. He gets paid for the 3D model itself.
Right.
So, you know,
look, capitalism at its best.
You know,
isn't that how capitalism works?
It's called the free market. Capitalism.
Well,
is just
free market, yes.
Slur. It's the slur that idiots use to try to make it sound evil. It's like, no, it's not evil.
Isn't that how a free and open society is supposed to work?
It's supposed to be.
I scratch your back, you're scratching my back, and we both make money together.
You know, consensual, right? It's supposed to be consensual, like not like when the government forces you to pay for stuff that you didn't ask for or don't think is valuable. You know, like tax stamps on things that you could just make yourself, but you have to have a tax stamp on it.
Are you making paper, but you're not using special paper?
You're not using the special paper. You need to pay $200 for that special paper. Otherwise, you go to federal prison because we treat you like you're a criminal, you know, even though you're not.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's the country we live in, man. That's what we live in.
Hopefully we change. Hopefully that we change.
I don't think that's gonna change. I don't think the ATF policies are gonna change ever.
No, that won't change.
That shit'll never change. Doesn't matter who's president.
Nah. So. It would if it would once that part gets solved. The apparatus doesn't. I mean, that's what tariffs are for. Yeah. I'm gonna tariff the shit out of people and make you want to use your paper here, then you have to pay a tariff.
Yep. But that's not the only thing that needs to change. There's a lot of stuff that needs to change.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, the list is long and thick, and yeah.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen in 4 years. It's not going to happen in 20. It's going to probably be a 20-year. That's the 20-year plan. Because it's not our generation. It took till this generation to figure out there was a problem, and then move it on. Well,
I mean, we knew there's a problem. It took till this generation. It took till Tuesday.
It took till last Tuesday.
A majority of people in this country to care enough to actually go out and vote for what needs to be done. Because people just didn't care. People just didn't care. That's all.
It took all the catalysts to happen.
Pun.
Yeah, pun intended. Well, I wouldn't say it was a pun intended, but it took
unintentional pun.
Oh man, am I gonna get a flag for that? You're gonna get flagged for that. Unintentional pun, 10-yard penalty.
I don't even think my freaking channel is monetized. I'm not big. I'm just a nobody.
I'm just a
nobody that streams and paints, brother.
Yeah.
I'm just a dude.
I'm just a dude that's just doing a thing, man. And if people follow along and like listening and click that like button and subscribe.
Oh Jesus Christ, man.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I gotta do something. I'm a special guest. I don't know. I'm a recurring guest, I guess.
I never say it. I never say it. You're the first person to ever say it.
Well,
no, I think I said it once, like a while back when I first started.
You might have said it. I'm not gonna go back through hours of feed just to listen to it.
No, you don't need to listen to my dribble. All right, so let's
see. As painful as it is sometimes.
Layers of bone. Little bone layers.
Oh yeah, that's awesome, dude.
mechs.
It's the
Cool
ghost
strings in
smack.
here.
Ooh, it's a spooky ghost smack.
You spooky, spooky. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is
I
kind of
like it.
cool. Is that I wonder what the shit. I'd have to find the TRO for that. Now I'm gonna be a super geek about it and TRO the shit out of that.
Yeah, some people
Oh,
made little record sheets for them. I don't know how
right.
they.
Is that?
I
I
find
guess
it
that
look
wouldn't
like.
be game league. I mean, I guess it would be.
I mean, you can make anything game legal as long as
Yeah. I mean, as
the
long as
GM
everybody
is.
agrees.
Yeah, as
Everybody
long as
agrees
everybody
to it.
agrees and the GM is just like being cool
Oh,
about it.
hey,
He's
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
do
just.
this. Can I
You
bring
could
my
always
cool
do the
mech on
whole.
board? As
You
long as
could
it's
always
not
do the whole
broken.
like, oh, the mission was a dream. Nobody lost anything. It's just a
Yeah.
bad dream.
Oh yeah, that's always the best ones too. Then you
Yeah.
wake up in a cold sweat and you're like, oh shit.
Oh man.
It's
Yeah.
like every other day.
Like every other day in compelling space.
Wait, so you say that, and I was looking through some stuff the other day after we talked, and I found some more old books I have, and the War
Oh god.
Crimes Manual.
Oh
Oh,
man.
I gotta wait to see what
So
that.
so cringe.
The War Crimes Manual, the manual on how to commit war crimes. Like
the
anybody in the inner sphere needs to have that lesson.
the Crapellan Confederation.
Oh man, I thought they were kind of cool back in the day. Until I started reading more, I'm like, ooh.
Lame.
Well, I don't know. Everybody's equally bad.
I'm
Who's the
kidding. I'm
best?
just.
Who's the best person in BattleTech? It's like they're all bad people. They're all bad.
No, it's like. No,
They're
it's
all
like
murdering each other.
when you have that one player that has to write that 5-page essay on their character background, and he's like
Yep.
a former clan wolf that was also a Steiner, that's also a mercenary. So he's like
I mean,
was
I could see
part of
this
the
Steiner to mercenary
was
line.
part of the Wolf's Dragoons, and then started his own mercenary company, but also has royal lineage, so he has access to everything. He
Yeah,
has access
it's
to
like, dude,
everything.
why are you doing that? That's not even fun.
I'm special. So
Yeah. Oh, that's not gonna work. There we go. I don't need this light.
little eyes.
Little spooky eyes.
Little
You gotta make that
spooky.
all. Are you gonna add? What are you? So you're gonna ink those off, or are you just gonna make them white, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna do like a white dot in the center. I'm gonna do like a very
Oh, I see
tiny
your eye
OSL.
techniques.
Oh, very very tiny OSL around the eyeball, and make it where it looks spooky and glowy. And then I've got to do green UV paint in the mouth, like it's
Oh,
dripping,
sweet.
and then have like it pooling on the ground. Yeah, so the guy that does these, he painted one,
Right.
and so he's just like, yeah, can you copy it how I did it? And I'm like, oh yeah, sure.
Let me see a picture. Damn.
So he has
Ooh,
kind
done.
of a way. Yeah, give me a second, man. Give me a second.
Oh, okay.
I'll put it up here.
You have to excuse my slap chop painting with my brush.
He doesn't quite have the best camera, but
Oh, who does?
it works enough to
I mean, it works enough
get
to
the
get what
message
you
across
want.
here. So let's see. Well, I mean, light boxes aren't that expensive. You can buy one for like $35.
Yeah, Rachel has
have
one.
an LED already that's already in it.
Yeah, Rachel has one. I just don't.
Yeah, she does those
Yeah.
the sewing.
Yeah, she does the
sews a
beanie
bunch of
stuff. So yeah.
Yeah.
She just showed me some of her new projects she's working on.
Go ahead and share this picture.
I can't wait. I can't wait for my stuff to come in.
Show screen.
I can't wait.
Show screen.
I told you that I like $43 worth of stuff from Curzon Miniatures, or I guess that's how you pronounce it.
Oh yeah, the Curacao miniatures. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I got like armored. I got armored infantry for inner spear stuff. So now I can go. Oh, it won't show us the pictures. Your internet connection is no longer valid. What? Don't
Share
worry about that.
screen. It's not letting me share.
Oh well.
Here, give me a
You can
second.
click it to
I got
to
an
me
idea.
in Messenger and stuff. I'll look at it.
No, I gotta learn how to use this crap.
Man, don't make fun of me. I'm just trying to make it. I'm just trying to make it easy on you because I know you Navy guys
Oh, there we go.
try to be
There we go. There we go.
over
There we go.
techy stuff.
It's just my computer's being really slow.
Oh, probably ought to check your history.
No, it's just this is a shitty laptop.
No, it's not.
All right, here we go. So there it is, and then do you see it?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
yeah.
It like minimized. Okay, give me a second.
All right. I mean, I saw it for a second, then it went away.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that.
Because it's a thing.
Yeah, this is strange. There we go. Share. There it is. Hey.
Oh, okay. There you go.
So I didn't paint that. That's what
Right.
my buddy painted, and he's the guy that does the 3D models.
Right.
So I'm just doing that, and then I'll paint the little hazard stripes and put a little of the concrete tuft at the bottom.
The little acid
Do
burns,
the bone effect. And,
the hydraulic,
yeah,
the evil hydraulics are spewing from its mouth. Spew, spew, spew.
Yeah, there you go. And then that's how the UV light paint should look.
That's gonna look awesome. Even out of the cooling ports and all that. I have some UV paint too somewhere around here.
Yes,
not
sir.
UV, but not blacklight paint. I tried it once, and I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. It's still I got it somewhere. It's in a box in here somewhere.
Yeah. So this the army painter stuff, the army painter.
Oh, the army
war
painter.
paints.
This was just some Walmart stuff that I picked up.
No, check it out. This stuff is
hey.
UV. It's UV
Sweet.
sensitive.
Blacklight sensitive.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
Huh.
And then if that doesn't work, you can always use like the Pro Acryl fluorescence.
Right.
So, but yeah, easy peasy.
Son of a bitch.
Don't hurt yourself over there.
No, that's fine. I'm good. I'm old and all, but not that old. Old.
Old. Alright, let's get this concrete effect. Let's get this concrete effect out.
What are you using for your concrete effect?
I use the Pro Acryl Concrete Extra Fine.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty cool. It dries really well. Has a nice texture when it dries.
Right. Changing gears now.
I wonder if they did a Black Marauder mod for the HBS Battletech game.
Ooh,
that'd be kind of cool, right?
That would be kind of cool. Like how you get it in Fallout, where in Fallout you get like was it 70 Fallout 4? I think you get the mysterious stranger shows up.
Yeah.
On a percentage, and then the mech just shows up on the battlefield. Well, you could do that in your games anyway. Mech shows up on the battlefield. It's like, what is this doing here and why?
Right.
Never mind. You don't pay attention to it. It's not for you.
Or like how in the in the HPS Battletech game, the like the bounty hunter or Morgan Kale or whatever show up and they send you a message like, "Hey, we got a special mission for you."
Yeah, here we have a mission, and you really can't say no. Or you
Yep.
can ignore it for so long that then something in game happen, mechanic wise happens. Like, oh, I don't know if that'd be too. I don't know. That would be kind of railroady, I suppose. But I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta give players not options to do not stuff.
Yeah.
As an experienced DM and all that stuff, it's like, dude, sometimes you just gotta hand them the stuff.
Tabletop wise, I mean, you could write the Black Marauder thing in there in,
Oh
in
yeah.
many different ways. You could do it like it's real. You could do it like it's just some kind of PTSD fever dream, like
Well,
your
that's there.
Met
There you go.
commanders
Just
or
everybody's playing. I've always liked that one because in Twilight there's a game called Twilight 2000,
yeah.
and there's a what is it called? There's some sort of encounter. It's called some like it's a 5-pack scenario where you're like, oh, you get all these, it's fever dreams, because you're stuck in Europe and the war happens and you can't go home because guess what? There's no way to go home.
Mm-hmm.
So and then and then there's a 5-pack scenario set up where that is a thing. So you have like 5 scenarios, and one of them is like you're attacked by dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, hey, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna need some brass.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, that's kind of cool. I might have to. You might have to shoot me that guy's info later, so I can. I mean, I might have to purchase one of those.
Yeah, I think I have something somewhere I have to saved.
Yeah,
and I'll shoot
that's
it to
all
you.
right. I don't need it. I don't need it right there. I got plenty of miniatures to keep me busy for a while. I'm painting right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm painting some 20 millimeter Roman gladiators and Roman legionaries.
Cool.
For an upcoming a potential upcoming Cthulhu Invictus game.
Very cool. Is that for Call of Cthulhu? Or is that a different game?
Yeah, it's the same. It's in the same universe. And here's some pieces that I've already painted up and got done. Trying to get there.
Here, let me see if I can.
I need to figure out how to make this camera expand more. Oh, I can see this.
Here, maybe if I stop my cam. Nope, that won't work.
Nope. Nope. Leave up more. Here it says something. If something goes wonky, just let me know. I'm gonna hit cam.
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh, I guess I'm
just
trying
to see.
Oh, anyway,
how to make it where you're the only one on screen here.
Oh, oh wait, I turned my camera off. There you go.
Yeah, you just did. Yeah.
All right, so there's more.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Nope. I'm gonna cancel that. All right, well, I guess if I want it closer, I gotta be closer. So yeah, here's
Oh, hey, look at that! I can like swing the camera around.
Oh, hey, cool. Oh, making me sick. No.
There you go. There you go.
Figure out.
I see him.
So this
I
is
see him.
I don't know if you can see it really well. My lighting is not the greatest.
Oh, I almost had you. Here, let me try that again here.
There you go.
Yeah, I almost had it. So it says I can make you the single layout. So,
oh, damn it, Janet. So yeah, there's some pieces.
There you go.
That's what super glue's for, isn't it?
Right.
Super glue and it's finding the broken pieces. I know it's somewhere on the floor. I'm sure my cat will find it. I'll just call my kitten in here and she'll find it.
You got the mic, or you got the cam. Your screen is the main one right now.
Hey, that's cool.
So if you want to show what you want to show.
All right. So here's a statuette. And let's see if it shows up.
Look at that! Look at that squiggly dude.
Yeah.
Squid life. Squid life, bro.
Squidward life. And
Sweater in real life.
here's another one.
Cthulhu.
Oh, there it is.
Cthulhu.
That's the Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Yeah, I think it works.
Hey.
There you go.
Are you just making him like a metallic dark green?
Yeah, well, that's some of that. So that's the turbo dork paint that I have.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh,
So
a lot of
it's
people.
supposed to.
I
If you
know
read,
use that.
if you geek into the Cthulhu stories and the Cthulhu mythos, none of this stuff is actually indigenous to Earth. The stone that they make the idols out of are not indigenous. So it's
like the perfect paint to represent
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's how do you describe the undescribable? Well, we're doing it anyway.
It's otherworldly.
Yep.
That's cool. Yeah, my buddy Chad, he tried to get me to get into Call of Cthulhu, and he had me hooked on it for a while, like the lore, and I was looking at YouTube videos of people playing it, and it's pretty legit. Like if you have a good DM and they know what they're doing, it looks like fun. I got the books for my son because he expressed some interest in it, but like you know how it is, like they express interest in something for like 2 days and then
2 days
they don't
later,
give a crap about it.
Yeah. Oh, that looks cool. Then a week later, it's like, oh,
I don't care about it. It's like, nope, I don't care anymore. It's like, oh, okay.
All right,
well, that sucks.
I'll just read them then. I'll just borrow them.
Yeah, it pretty much became mine now. So
I'll just put them in my bookshelf, and that'll be it.
Yep. It's just what it is, man. He'll appreciate it. Maybe one day when he's bored and wants something different to do. Book is there.
I mean, I got plenty of books. I have I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books, 7, 8.
6 books, 7 book, 8.
Well, I have eight books on Cthulhu Mythos, like all the stories, and then I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, about 25 of the actual like books, like the RPG books. So I have like the Delta Green, the Delta Green that Chaosium put out, the Delta Green that actually came out on its own. Then I have Pulp Cthulhu, regular second edition, 6th edition, 7th edition, D20 edition, Octung Cthulhu, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 source books.
You were the one. You were the one that told me about the board game called Cthulhu, right? Was it you?
It's Arkham Madness. My oldest son picked that up not too long ago.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Yeah, he picked that up a while back. But I'm not a big board game kind of guy. I have to be like in the mood to play board games.
Yeah.
I mean, if he sets, he's got the Lord of the Rings board game, and that sucker is huge. It takes a better part of it takes about half a day.
Really?
I wouldn't say half a day. I'm over exaggerating, but it takes several hours, probably 2 hours, to set it all up. To put
like a really long Monopoly game.
Like a really long Risk game.
Oh, okay.
Or
that sounds kind of cool.
Or what's the word? Not Risk. Axis and Allies. That's it.
Okay. I've played Risk. I haven't played Axis and Allies.
We played. What did we play? I played what's the super one where you play all of it? I think it was Axis and Allies, and then there's
no idea, man.
I don't know. I played that game, and it was fun because we're all sitting around. We're all history nerds, and we're trying to like not start wars with each other because we're like, we know how everybody's played. Anybody who's played Axis and Allies knows it doesn't. It only goes one way. So we're trying to figure out how to cheat the system.
How to change history.
Well, it's like I was playing Germany. I was like, listen, Britain, just stay over there. America, just stay over there and let me do this thing. Let me go after Russia. And Russia's like, no, don't come after me. I'm like, I just want room for my peoples. That's all I want.
America and Britain looking at you like you're a snack.
It's then they got a little bent when I started putting subs in Iceland and stuff. Like I just want space. I just gotta protect the space. I'm just gonna be here. That's okay. I'm not. Am I attacking your shipping? No, I'm not. I'm just letting you do a thing. All Britain has to do is just stay out of the way. Don't come over here. We're not gonna attack you. And then of course, then like by turn 4, turn 5, everybody's attacking everybody anyway because we're bored. I'm like I'm trying to be Bismarck over there, trying to figure out how to not to start a war.
Maybe that's why wars start, because all the leaders are bored.
Well, maybe. I think it's more like everybody wants to earn a buck.
Yeah, they're bored. I mean,
No.
why do they care about money when they're already filthy fucking rich?
Well, yeah, but they want more. Isn't that how it works? Isn't that how greedy capital? Isn't that what capitalists are so greedy because we're greedy?
No. Psychology dictates that people that have a lot of money, once you get to a point where you have so much money, it's not even about money anymore. It's about power and influence.
Yeah.
So it ain't about the money.
It's not about
it really isn't.
Money. It's about
it really isn't about material gain. It's more about how many people can we influence to do something stupid that we know is stupid and they know is stupid. But
apparently quite a bit.
Well, and like that's the thing. Like that's what that's when you're up there. That's when you're like tier 1. You know,
you're
tier the top 1%. You know,
I'm the 1%ers, bitches.
Yeah. They're playing a whole different ball game.
Oh yeah, well that's like playing 1D chess versus 3D
Mansions
chess.
of Madness. There you go. Thank you, Grim. Appreciate the
Is that like the most people we've had?
Chat.
Yeah, thank you.
No, I've had about the same amount.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the first time I've seen 5 people. So I don't know if it's.
Oh, thanks, John. I appreciate that. You fucking jerk.
Well,
man, you got 5 people, man. You're so popular.
I wasn't. That is not what I said. You're twisting my words.
It's all about influence, man. It's all about influence.
Influencing anybody. So I can barely influence myself.
No, I'm influencing you with my Cthulhu energy, the Cthulhu ultra low frequency sounds, the hum.
His dreams.
Oh, his dreams. His dreams are haunting
from his dark. Shit, I don't need that guy to fuck up my dreams. I'm sure his fever dreams would be. I'd probably be happy to have his fever dreams. Here, sure, whatever.
Cthulhu is real in Battletech. He is the one driving the Black Marauder.
There you go.
He is the one controlling the Black Marauder.
Now there you go.
See, see how I swung it all back around the topic. Mm-hmm. See.
Wow, look here.
Look how good I am at the YouTubes.
Yeah, look at you go.
Thank you. See, squids are good at something, right? Aside from sucking, you know what?
Well, I mean, you got to carry things across the water in your pretty little boats and shit.
Yeah, jealous.
Oh,
You're so jealous.
I'm not jealous.
There's nothing to be jealous about.
I've been on a few cruises with you guys before, and there's enough
sleeping like sardines. Well, you guys didn't have the nice berthings. We had the nice berthings. You guys had the shitholes, the overflow berthings.
Yeah, we had the whole battalion had to go to Japan for a training, so we took all of our shit, like vehicles and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I got to. Well, the cool thing is I got to railhead everything. I got for my platoon. I had to rail everything down. Then I got to be the guy who got help put on the boat, and then went over on the boat, then took it off and got it to the railhead, moved it to the trains to get it off there so we can have it. Then I spent all the extra time, so I spent 6 months, I guess, in Japan. So we did 2 months, 3 months, and then another month and a half getting all the vehicles back on boats and shit. So yeah, it took a while.
Yeah,
that was fun.
Sounds like fun. Sounds like fun to me.
And it was in like November, so the Pacific wasn't that bad. Well, they said. I don't know. I was kind of a little sicky the first couple of days.
Yeah, I got motion sickness a lot, even though I had been in for a long time. You don't really get used to it. Like it got better like after my like third or fourth year in the Navy. Like I would get sick just like the first day, but then the rest of the
Then
time I'd
after
be
that,
fine.
that's how I
Yeah,
was
after
feeling
that you're
too.
fine.
About a
You know,
day or two, I
so
was like, "Don't talk to me. I'm sick. Leave me alone. I'm dying."
yeah, you just take the Dramamine and the anti-nausea stuff, and then like after like the first 2 days, you just get used to eating. Like just eat regular like you would normally eat. Like don't think
Oh, yeah,
about it, And then the other one
here's
is
a
you just go outside. You
recent
go
pork
outside and
chop.
just look at the horizon. If you go outside and look at the horizon, it makes it better because it like reorients your brain.
Yeah, that's what they were
So
saying. Some guy was like, "Yeah, just go up on the deck." I was like, because I guess it's something to do with your inner ear and
yeah, but it gets your ear gets acclimated to it. So
right.
after a while, they call it your sea legs. It's like when you get your sea
Snakes.
legs. You got my sea legs. Oh yeah, so pretty. My sea legs. Look at my sea
Yeah,
legs.
look at my awesome sea legs. Look at my big
Yeah,
calves.
look at my big
I
old
don't
calf.
skip leg day.
I do have pretty big calves. My calves are bigger than my arms. Like I've got
Oh,
big
really?
freaking turkey
Yeah, like
legs, man.
turkey breast size calves.
Fucking gigantus legs. But my arms are like T-Rex arms. It's like that's stupid T-Rex sound effect.
Oh, look at me! I'm a T Rex.
We
Don't be mad at me.
had a guy his arms were like really short for his body type, and
Yeah.
we called him T-Rex because and he hated it.
Hey, what's up, T Rex?
So T-Rex.
Oh.
We just anytime you see him in passing, just make the T-Rex sound. Shut the fuck up, guys. It's like what? You're the one with tiny arms.
Hey, how did that lawyer taste, dude?
The what?
Oh, I was making an off-color joke about Jurassic Park,
Oh yeah, yeah.
where he kills the lawyer
Oh yeah.
in the bathroom.
Nah, but that was a cool part.
Yeah, well, yeah,
This
duh.
guy wasn't cool. He was
Well,
kind of a bitch.
he was a
He was a little
whiny
bitch.
little girl.
He's a whiny little girl.
Oh, why are you making fun of me?
We're the one team, one
Stop
fight.
it.
We're supposed to be friends.
No, we're not friends.
Nope.
If you were drowning, I'd probably jump in and save you because that's the code. But that's
No,
about as far as it
he
goes.
would dime people out over the dumbest shit and just cry
So,
about
well,
it.
then fuck him. Then he ain't got nothing coming.
I'm sure you got every branch has
Everybody's
those
got a Blue
people. Every
Falcon
branch has
somewhere.
those.
Everybody has a Blue
A
Falcon.
blue falcon.
Somewhere.
Yep, exactly.
And it's nothing's worse than that.
Nope.
Nothing is totally
No,
worse than
sir.
that. Like,
No,
why?
sir.
Oh, you guys are doing stuff wrong. You know, there's a that's where I learned the definition of being civically minded and being a snitch.
Yeah, snitches get stitches, man.
Well, snitching is if we're all doing the same bullshit and we're all going to get in trouble, and I dime everybody out, I'm a snitch. All right, that's
Right.
it.
Yeah.
But if you watch it go down and you're not participating, that's being civically minded. There's a difference.
Yeah. Well, and then there's also the if a dude burns you,
Oh, fuck that guy.
then and then you catch him doing something fucking wrong, like it's fair game, dude.
No, he don't. Well, I don't know. I don't know what you guys did, but I know what we did, and it wasn't all about the, oh, we're gonna talk. No, we're not. We're not gonna talk about nothing.
Oh, there ain't no talking.
Man, I didn't mean for you to get in trouble, dude. That's okay. Whatever. We got a long field problem coming up, and man, shit happens a lot in the field. People fall down and break bones, and all that kind of uncomfortable stuff. Oh no.
Yep.
Oh. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, fuck around and find out.
That's how it is.
Old school style.
And people don't realize just how wild west it can get on deployments.
Well, yeah, it's like, dude, yeah, it's
people get used to the being safe here in America, where you have all these laws and protections, and everybody acts very civil. But you're out in the middle of nowhere, middle of the ocean, in some
Yep.
far off fucking country somewhere
Somewhere in
in a giant tin can, surrounded by a bunch of people that will not dime each other out because they are friends and they like each
and
other,
it's
and they don't like you.
yeah. Well, that's fine. You don't have to like me.
No, I'm saying like
Well, I didn't like.
you don't want
I
to
didn't
be the
like a bunch of
guy
guys
you don't
either.
want to be the guy you don't want to be the guy that everybody covers for,
Right.
or that nobody covers for, and that everybody covers for the guy that does shit to you.
Yeah.
So
Well, no, no, yeah. Okay, I see where I track where
I mean,
you're going.
that's how a lot of like predators get away with shit in the military too,
Yeah. Well,
because
yeah.
they have so many friends.
Oh, yeah. Well, and then
Luckily, I can say that shit never happened to me, but I know a couple people that it happened to.
oh yeah, who does? Yeah, we all have those guys that just like, oh man, yeah, it's yeah. Ugh.
Now transpose that to BattleTech, and I mean, just think about all the kinds of conflict stories you can have in like the
Oh yeah.
BattleTech setting. You know,
Hey, yeah, there's that.
it doesn't even have to be sexual. It could be about like trauma. It could be about
Oh, look at
somebody
your
who's
word.
maybe somebody's a murderer, and
Yeah, they were trying to
they're
hide it. They were.
hide it, yeah, and like people are
If you're
scared or
doing the
something.
see that there you go. There's a bunch of plot hooks if you ever saw them right there for the
See,
RPG
some good
game.
ideas.
Well, no, it's the conundrum for the party. So you have
Yeah,
an NPC and you endear this, so it the setup. So I mean, I'm gonna set it up and
you're
then people steal it.
spitballing. Yeah, yeah,
Well, I'm just gonna do the setup, and if somebody borrows it, I don't care. You can
yeah. Go
say, "Hey,
ahead.
I heard it from some dude on the internet." But anyway, so you got this, so you get the party together, and you endear them an NPC, and then an
Yeah,
NPC is like, "Oh, I'm doing all this cool stuff for you. We're buddies," and then he does some really dicky shit,
yeah,
and then it's like, "Oh, so what are you gonna do?" He's like, "Oh yeah, he's a spy." I mean, don't do, you don't have to be, you have to kind of watch your players a bit, but yeah, depending on where the comfort levels are. But you could say, yeah, he stole money. He's a spy. He's a stealer. He's a coward. That'd probably be the one of the better sells right there. He's a coward. It's like,
yeah.
oh yeah, collector ran off. Oh man, I don't know what happened. Oh, my mech was having problems. I was overheating and I had to take it back to the rear because so and so said I needed to go back. Oh yeah, well, a lot of guys got zipped up because of that, right? Because you weren't there, and then
Mhm.
they'll let the shenanigans happen.
Yep.
Then
Yep.
let the
Yep.
fun happen. But yeah, I think
Yeah,
that'll work. That'll be
that's a cool like way to set something up. I mean, if you want to introduce some variety to your storytelling,
right. Well, I mean, it's just
you don't want to make it the primary focus though. You don't
no,
want it
no,
to be
no. But
like
like every so often, it's like, oh, you got this new guy, or the new guy is CID. There you go.
or Maskarovka or something.
A Maskarovka, or anything, any of the spy things, and
Yeah,
like
yeah, like
I've been
ISF
listening to that.
from
Yeah, ISF, whatever,
Karita.
the Krita, or
Yeah,
all that kind of jazz. And then you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
then it's like, oh shit,
See, that's fun. Like that could be cool.
yeah, there you go.
Hell, recently, so I don't know if I talked about it in my last stream. We did a AI, like rogue AI thing, like the Broken. I took the material from the Broken from one of the Jihad Hotspots conspiracies books,
Okay,
but it doesn't happen until 3070 something, and like
okay,
my game right now is taking place in 3068. But what I did is I kind of modified it a little bit, where it's not quite the Broken yet. Like
right, okay,
the whole Nostromo incident thing hasn't happened yet, but like the seeds are being planted for it.
okay.
So there is already like Capellan's testing like the AI thing, but it hasn't gone fully crazy yet. It's just like one little minor incident that the players had to deal with. They had to contend with it. So that was kind of
But
cool.
then Yeah, that does sound kind of cool. Well, I mean, that's the variety of the game. It's what I'm always trying to bring into the tape. The try to get from. Or we're gonna do some Stompy Mech stuff today, and then tomorrow next game we're gonna do some RPG stuff in between battles. That kind of stuff. Because it's
Yeah.
like we don't fight wars all the time. We have downtime too.
Right. Right.
Geez, where did Bob go? I don't know. He was here just a minute ago. Where were you, Bob? Oh, I was sleeping. Oh, okay. Then, boy, why is like all this stuff missing? Or it's really weird that yeah. Why are we getting all these questions from?
Yeah.
Why are we getting all these questions from people? I don't understand. Uh, that or the bad nightmare thing. Everybody's like sharing a nightmare. It's like, oh
Yeah.
no, or the whole game, the Black Marauder is only attacking one player, and then the other people are so the person just roll roll the dice, whatever it is, right, and then that person is only one that the Black Marauder attacks. So the game's going on, and then all the other pieces are playing, but the player is only getting attacked by the Black Marauder, and then after the battle's over, and it's like, oh, and then you wake up and you're like, then but nobody else is in. Like, I wouldn't say nobody would be like, oh yeah, it's like that was your nightmare. So you have one player, not the whole hive mind. You can do the hive mind too, I guess, but I think it'd be
Yeah.
more edgy if you were the only one being attacked by the Black Marauder and nobody else was being attacked. It's like, oh no, I'm being attacked by the
That
Black
that sounds
Marauder.
more that sounds more like it could be like a short story you could do.
Yeah.
For gaming purposes, you typically want the party to be able to be involved and
Well, no, they
not just
wouldn't
be
get
about one
involved.
person, unless it's like like that's the narrative agreement that it's going to be the one guy.
Well,
you
no,
know
but okay. Let me kind of paint this a little bit better. So
yeah.
everybody's in the battle together, fighting like they do, but only one character is singled out by the Black Marauder. So and they're like, oh well, we're shooting at the Black Marauder, and their shots don't affect it because
Got it.
it's not there.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I gotcha.
And people would then start picking up on it, or maybe even the player would pick up on the guy who's being attacked by it would pick up on it. But I think that'd be kind of cool. It's like, oh no, I'm being attacked by. Why is he here? I don't know. Why? What did you do? I don't didn't do nothing. It wasn't me. I didn't do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, on our scenario we just did a like a rogue signal, and every turn the players had to roll for their mech. They had to roll their skill check
Right.
to make sure that their mechs didn't shut down mid battle.
Ooh,
But
hey.
the AI unit, the zombie mechs, they were functional no matter what. So
Oh yeah. You did say something about that.
yeah, so they
So that turned out really cool.
yeah, it was cool. They liked it. They killed all the armor and structure on the mech, but the mech was still alive because it had all its crits still. So
Yeah.
you have to completely destroy it, or get like a reactor kill,
Right. You had
because
to
the
kill the power source too.
because the head cap didn't stop it. So
So a headshot wouldn't kill it, but a reactor shot would kill it.
yes, correct. So so that was neat. It wasn't terribly difficult because I didn't make the PV that lopsided. Like
Right.
they had like 200 PV over what the zombie mechs had, but it made up for it. I mean,
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
the
all
zombie mechs
those
still killed like two or three of the player units, but they made a bunch of money back. So
they didn't kill the players. They just killed the mechs.
the ones that because I was the GM, the ones that I killed were a couple tanks. So like they're really not that important.
Right.
I think I killed one mech, and
What's
the
a
pilot
tank?
survived. What we
It's
do is
just a tank.
whenever our pilots, because players can upgrade their pilots to like a better skill once they earn enough RP, like
Right.
reputation points. Um, and I I make it where you don't just lose the pilot if the mech dies. You have like a 50-50 chance that the pilot survives, so that you don't have to. You don't waste that pilot. Like there's a chance
Right.
that he might die, and it's persistent death. So if he dies, he dies. But if
Right.
he survives, then your cost, because Alpha Strike works differently than Classic.
Yes.
In Alpha Strike, what we do
Oh my
is
god, my
if
brain
your
hurts. I mean, I've been reading up on Alpha Strike rules, and I'm like, ugh.
if your
It's a
pilot
mindset. It's more
survives,
of a mindset change, but
if your pilot survives, then you just pay the skill 8 cost to buy back your mech or whatever.
right.
If your pilot dies, you lose the pilot, and you have to you'd have to buy the mech back at skill 4, which is typically like double the cost. Like skill 8 is like typically half the cost of a skill 4 thing. Just by virtue of one is skill 8, one is skill 4, so it's like half, but it works itself out. Like a 40-point unit is only like 20 something points to buy back if the pilot survives. And
Right.
then but you buy it back at skill 8, but you keep the pilot if the pilot is a skill 3. So you don't lose the pilot's skill when he survives.
Okay.
So that's one of our cool
House
little
rules.
house rules. Oh yeah, we have a whole house rule book for the PvE
Ooh, look
campaign.
at you. Look at you.
Oh yeah. We
Well,
getting
it's almost
serious
kind
up
of
in
geeky,
here.
I guess.
We all this is like a whatchamacallit, like a community rule book that we've all worked together. It wasn't just like one person.
No, I get it. Everybody. It's a collaborative effort. What?
Yeah, it's collaborative. Yeah.
A whole bunch of different people collaborating together. What?
Yeah, right. Like, oh, who would have thought?
Who would have thought? How's that work?
What's cool? What's funny is like, so I live close to Houston.
Yeah.
And there's the main Battletech Houston group, which is the was here long before I showed up, and
Right.
they have a couple demo team guys that I've played with, and they've had events and stuff, but like it's not as frequent. Like it'll be like every once in a while, like there'll be some regulars that play at a store called The Forge. But like I was running games every damn Sunday.
Right. That's cool.
So even people from that store would show up again. That's cool. Like the more the merrier. If you want to come over and play, like I got plenty of stuff to share, and now that I have like 5 other GMs now. Like I don't even have to be there. Like people are showing up to play even when I'm not there, and it's really cool.
That's cool. That is kind of awesome.
I created a nice little group here,
and
I don't have to drive an hour. To play. I can. It's a lot closer to my house.
I drive what 30 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But that's that's like one Saturday a month. So.
Yeah. I can't do that. I can't do the, the 1 hour drive to go to downtown just to play BattleTech with people. Like, I had to find a store, and the store, when I found it, there wasn't really anybody playing BattleTech in there. It was just Magic the Gathering, Pokemon,
Magic and 40K.
40K. The what is it? The what's that one game? The Kill Team.
Oh yeah, it's 40. That's a 40K derivative.
Yeah, game, so man. Kill Team.
Oh shit.
Like they play Kill Team.
Right.
And like that's cool.
Know,
but I sold all my 40K shit. So
yeah. Well, I got out of 40K back a while back.
Yeah, same. I got out of it a few years back.
AI just couldn't keep up with all the whatchamacallit, all the changes in additions and all that kind of jazz. And then like, oh, we're gonna, you gotta. So in 40K, you gotta buy your rule book, then you gotta buy your source book, and then you gotta buy another source book for the guy you potentially play with, or at least have access to a book.
Codex creep.
Yeah. I'm
All
like,
the
God,
codex creep. Yeah.
God damn you bastards. Straight to hell. You did it. You did it. Is that blood? Is that blood you're putting on there, or is that just fire?
Yeah, I'm putting
burning
like a
fiery hell.
it's like a transparent red from
Wow.
Procryl that works really well as an effect, like a bloody effect that doesn't
Right.
glow. It doesn't glow in the dark, but I'm intermixing the fluorescent paint with like non-fluorescents
Okay.
just to make it look more spooky and to contrast with like depending on the lighting. Let's see, where's my UV light? I wanna
That's actually
check
scary.
my
You actually
progress.
have a UV light sitting around.
Yeah. No, I do a lot of UV work. Let's see. See, it should show up fine on the camera here.
It's got some techno beats going on in the background there.
Doots.
Boots and pants and boots and pants and
Boots and pants. Here, let's see. Turn off the this UV light is really freaking bright. But anyway, right there you can kind of see.
Oh yeah.
Like even with the UV like not shining directly, you can see it kind of glowing.
Right. That's awesome.
There we go. Here we go. See that shit? So like
Yeah,
you don't see the blood anymore on the intake.
But you see the toes
but you can kind of see that there's still some red. It's like an eerie,
it's kind of
soft
like a
red
wet spot there. Kind of like a wet spot.
like a wet spot. Yeah.
Is.
And then you turn the UV light off and you can see it. You can kind of see it, like almost like those vent intakes are like eyes staring at you. Yeah, that's what I'm going for, man. That's looking good.
You're looking tight.
Man, look at that! Like the little drippy bits, the little like gooey drippy bits on the mouth.
Blah.
Blah, blah.
What color is fluid in the cooling fluid? I guess that'd be whatever color you want it.
In Mech Warrior 4, Vengeance, and Mercenaries, the coolant flush color was green.
Is green? Cool.
It looked green.
Like regular
like a dark milky green is the color that it looks like whenever you flush it. I don't know if every mech's coolant flush looks like that. I don't know if there's like unique coolant flush colors for mechs, but I just know that whenever I played,
you'd think it'd be pretty similar.
Yeah. So
I would think it'd be similar.
Yeah. So green. It's like a dark green. Not like a fluorescent green, but I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they use like the same kind of coolant that you see in like automobile.
Right.
Coolant.
Well, that's what I was saying. Automobile. Unless it's some crazy. My youngest son's car, we had to be careful because had blue something antifreeze, and if you put green antifreeze in it would congeal. I'm like, who fucking does that? What engineering genius does that?
Well, yeah, there's like different formulations of antifreeze, so you don't want to mix the wrong shit.
But that's what I was like. It's antifreeze is antifreeze, right? And like, no, if you're using this car, you need to have blue antifreeze. If not, it'll congeal in your. And you're like, who does that? Who builds? Whoever designs these things?
The auto companies.
Yeah. Oh wait, never mind.
The capitalists.
I answered my own question.
The capitalisms. Anyway.
Evil capitalist.
The minute I said it, one of our viewers dropped. He's like, "Fuck this guy."
Fuck you guys.
Fuck you guys.
Sorry, you can come back. We're not mad at you.
No, have you seen every time? Like, not every time. It hasn't been happening that lately, but back about a year ago, when we were really kind of trying to cleaning up the Facebook group. There were these people that were like, "Man, You guys just can't stop bitching about politics. I just want to talk
You-
BattleTech.
Well, then start talking about, ask questions about BattleTech.
Yeah, ask questions. Like, why are you
Yeah,
commenting on a post that has nothing to do with
yeah.
it? Then, if you don't like it,
If you don't like the
or
post,
even
then
better,
post
the
something
the
else.
the people that have to wag their finger at you. You should be better. Do better.
I am doing
This is
better.
why
Thank
you
you.
don't.
I am
This
doing
is why
better
you
now
don't
since
have
Tuesday.
friends. You don't
Yeah,
have friends.
if the measure of a person is how many nonsensical, useless friends you have in your group list, then I would probably say, yeah, you have a problem.
I don't have any useless friends on my friends list.
Aww.
Aw, see?
Oh, look at you. Now I'm
Aw,
blushing
look
a
at
bit.
me.
Oh, look
Look
at
at
you
me.
trying to.
Trying to suck your cock over the fucking internet.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Thanks. Make it now. You make it awkward. I mean, $20 is $20 for the
I'm the
rest of
Navy
you.
guy. Remember?
Yeah, I know.
I got
But I'm not
I got a reputation to uphold here, man.
yeah, and I'm not a Marine dude either, so you can just
What are you?
Army guy, Army
Even
infantry
worse.
guys.
Even
Even
worse.
better.
Even shittier.
Yeah, whatever happens in the field stays in the field. Oh, did you just throw up in your mouth a little bit?
Except for
Mhm.
herpes, that one stays with you forever.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes we can't be. Some doc can't just give you a shot for. Hey doc, can you give me a shot for that? Nope. Oh
Nope.
man.
Sorry.
Sorry, dude. You're gonna have
Sorry,
that for the
dude.
rest of your life.
That's for the E7 and above, not for you. Make rank. Make
Yeah,
rank
man.
and then you'll
Yeah.
unlock that achievement. Damn, I just made a little happy mistake here. I accidentally
Uh-oh. Did you do a
tried.
Bob Ross thing?
Well, so check it out. So look at the stains of the drippy stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh, it
I
kind of swirled away a little
yeah, I
bit.
kind of swirled it and looks more natural now. Look at that.
Yeah. Look at that happy accident.
We don't make
Do you have
mistakes
do you
when we
have do you
paint.
have a beard
We
and
have
a Bob Ross
happy
attitude?
accidents. No,
Happy
I need to grow it out.
uh,
But that looks good.
yeah, well, hell,
Just
that's how it works.
no such thing as mistakes. Just happy little accidents.
Happy little accidents. Happy accidents. Sir.
What weapons did this thing have? Did it just have like
Uh,
regular shit?
Sierra, if that's marked off the R3, I think it is MAD R3. I think they might have an AC5, PPC, and LRM. I mean not LRM, but large lasers.
Okay.
But I mean, there's like a dozen freaking, you know, a dozen things for a Marauder.
Yeah.
There's at least 4 or 5. There's at least 4 variants, and one of them like is all energy weapons. I always try to get. I always when I run a Marauder, I always run the 3, or the one with the or one with the Gauss rifle. There's one that has a Gauss rifle attachment to it, which is nice because then it gives you that extra long range punch that you can get out past 20 hexes. You're like, oh look at me, I'm safe. Poof. Cooking. Nope, no you're not.
Yeah, the Marauder's a really good chassis.
Oh
A
yeah.
lot of variants to choose from.
Well, and then when the Omnimax came out with with the clans came out, I'm like, holy shit, I love that idea. Just it's like, oh, it's a modular design system. You got your frame, and then you just add what you want on it. So depending on what the mission is, depending on what you put on the bird on your vehicle.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to be on a planet where it's no atmosphere. Then let's just use all lasers. Oh wait, I'm on a planet that's all methane. Let's not use lasers.
Yep.
Let's try not to use explosive stuff while we're on a planet that burns. I don't know. Would that work? I don't know. There was an aliens. There's a because if you haven't noticed, I'm also an aliens kind of guy. I like playing aliens, the game Aliens, but also all the other stuff. But anyway, there's a short story book called or a book of short stories called Bug Hunt, and one story is that they land on this planet and the aliens are flying around, and they shoot them and they start exploding because they're full of methane. That's how they fly around. You're like,
Yeah.
oh. So now we can't. Now we can't shoot. We got to shoot them from way over there because if we shoot them over here, they explode showers, acidy fire. I'm like, God damn, aliens are awesome.
Yeah.
Aliens are awesome. What do you like aliens for? Aliens kill people. Well, maybe aliens is Mother's Nature way of taking care of us. We don't have a predator. Maybe that's what we need in our societies, an alpha predator. Besides our own alpha predators.
I mean, I'm not anti-human, so I don't
Oh,
have any.
I'm not saying I'm anti.
I don't have any hatred for humanity. I don't think we need some sort of apex predator that's going to try to wipe us out.
Well, it just happens because it could happen.
I mean, it could happen, but we are very.
We're good at doing it ourselves.
We're very resourceful. Yeah, we're better at killing ourselves than something else coming to kill us. Like we're pretty good at like banding together to wipe out whatever's trying to wipe us out. But once the
threat's gone, then
once the threat's gone, yeah, it's just back to business.
Back to our douchey ways. What?
Back to the douchey ways.
Why are you being like that, dude? Well, because this is how it is. Oh, don't get me started. We'll get demonetized really quick if I go another step further to the right. So.
Oh God, don't.
You won't have two people on the thing anymore.
We won't have two people anymore. Yep.
No, it's just all these comments that you see about, oh, there goes my all this. I'm like, it wasn't even gone in the first place, you idiot. Oh,
yeah, I shared this link to my local group, so like let's try not to get too spicy.
I'm not being spicy. I'm just following on your lead, so.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you do something, it's your fault. I just follow.
I accept all responsibility. That's fine.
I mean, I'm a big boy, and I'll take my lumps if I have to. I'd be like, yeah, I said some stuff on.
You're good. No, don't ever apologize. That's even worse. That's even worse.
It's a sign of weakness.
Never apologize. Let's see, where's my glossy black? I need to find my gloss black.
Glossy black?
Yeah, I need, because he wanted it to look like the alien from Aliens.
It is kind of like the alien there for a minute.
So he wants it to be sort of that glossy.
So what's this?
Pearlescent.
So what's in that top, in that lid? Is that just glue or something, or?
What top? Here?
Well, you got the miniature, and then to the left of the miniature there's.
No, that's just the cover for the concrete effect.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't put it away.
What is that?
Nah, you're good.
What is that? That looks cool.
Nah, you're fine.
The only problem I got coming up now is when I get those new miniatures. I don't know what I want to paint them.
Your Merc Kickstarter?
No, I didn't get it. Oh, shit. No, I didn't back that hot dumpster fire.
What new minis are you getting?
The one from Kershaw, the Kershaw ones.
Oh, the Kershaw ones, yeah.
The Kershaw ones, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be excited. They're very detailed. They have a lot of. Cool...
I know. I've gotten some of their stuff before. All these right here.
Yeah.
All these little dudes right here that I showed you earlier. Maybe I showed me.
Yeah.
Turn my shit off.
Yeah.
Little 15mm dudes. Get them up here.
Yeah, little dude. I see him.
Okay. I'm slow.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but that's his. Those are his mints.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
So I got some of those.
Yeah. And unfortunately, all of my electronic devices I'm using at the moment, so I can't go back and reference all of it. But
You're good.
So I got enough for a lance of power armor. Then I got some more infantry stuff, and then I got some 15mm cyberpunk stuff because I was planning on doing some cyberpunk stuff in 15mm. Because it's just easier just to carry 15mm than 28 and 32 mils. I will be right back.
Yeah, go ahead. Alrighty. I'd say that one is done for now. I'm gonna put it to the side, let it dry. We'll work on something else here. Let's see. We got a little Marauder 2C over here. I think I'll start working on that one. Get some black wash here because I gotta get this panel lines done. Let's see. I don't know if I want to do the oil wash or if I want to do the standard water-based Pro Acryl black wash. I think I'll do that. I don't feel like working with oil today. But an alternative to doing panel lining on white over white is doing a base coat of white acrylic and then putting a black oil wash over it. This I mixed some Hobby Lobby matte black oil paint with some mineral spirits, and this stuff just goes on there easy. Doesn't stain it, doesn't stain the acrylic, and then you can go back with some mineral spirits and a little Q-tip, or I like using the sponge makeup brushes, or little makeup sponges with a little bit of mineral spirits, and you can use that to clean off the excess. But I'm not going to do that for this guy. I'm going to use some Pro Acryl black wash and water it down, and then I'll just work up the whites afterwards.
Okay, dokie.
All right, you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
All right.
Well,
I'll keep you off cam. I'll keep you off cam for a bit.
All right. Okay, you can go back live now.
Yeah, you're good, man.
Okay. Oh, there I am. Hey, yay. So you paint? Oh, is that another Black Marauder, or is that just starting?
No, this is it's not even going to be the Black Marauder. I've been working on these sort of a non-canonical scheme.
Ah.
It's like a Buzz Lightyear type.
Oh.
White and green.
Space Ranger.
Or like the Jade Falcon Kappa Galaxy.
Ah, okay.
Where it's like the light gray with the jade green.
Right.
So I have 4 of them painted. I have a Loki, the Gargoyle, a Koshi, and a Executioner, and so this is going to round out the star.
Ah.
Just a Marauder 2C. So, but actually, before I even do the wash, I need to do the metallic application so that I'm not having to re-wash it over and over again.
Oh.
So let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah, nothing's worse than doing that.
So let's see. I start off with the Talus Bronze, and then we move up to the gold, and then we accent it to get that cool bronzy gold color for the metals, which I think looks really good with the white and the green. I had a former friend who paid me to paint his first Clan Invasion Kickstarter stuff, his Clan Invasion intro set, and it came out really good. I'm really happy with the green and white. His scheme, what he wanted was he wanted the Clan Wolverine scheme, but he got his scheme from Unit Color Compendium, and as far as I know, they're not considered canonical. It's kind of like a fan. There's a lot of fan
base or whatever.
Yeah, fan camo, and so like the Wolverine Gamma camo is like light gray with like a dark gray, blue, like teal blue glowing highlights and orange stripes. But he wanted that exact scheme, but instead of the orange stripes, he wanted jade green or like a bright green stripes.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, it's like it's not canonical. He's like, yeah, I don't care. That's what I like. I'm like, all right, I'll do it exactly how you want it. And so I did it, and he's just like, man, that's awesome. So
Yay! Look at you doing awesome work for awesome people.
well,
You used the word.
he
You used the
was
word former, so I'm not even going to
he
push
was
that.
he was awesome
Was.
when he was awesome.
Aha. I ain't gonna ferret that out. Not my business.
Nah, yeah. Like I said, I don't have any friends anymore that are
Useless.
useless,
Mindless.
mindless drones.
Yeah. No, you just don't know. It's like, hey, why don't we just have our opinions and learn to live with each other's opinions? That would be the best
That's what
solution.
did it. That's what did it. It's like I would never go to him and try to like educate him, like talk down to him like he's an idiot, but he'd always do that to me.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. I have a couple of friends that try to play the mind game with me, and it's like, dude, I am not in the mood. Not in the mood for that.
Well, and then he really had me fooled that he was a good critical thinker. Someone
Well, I mean,
who would
you
admit when they're
can.
wrong. Because I would, he would make a claim. I would show him the proof that where he's wrong, and go see this proves.
This here proves that 2 and 2 is 4,
Yeah,
and this is how math works. No, that's not how math
but
works.
but but then of course anything that disproves him, it's like, oh, that's fake.
Ugh,
So he would go
that's
to one of
racist.
then he would no he didn't he never went that
You
far.
drop that.
He just
Here,
he thinks he's smarter. He thinks he's smarter than he actually is. And then when I would show him proof, that was never good enough. And then it got to the point where so many people were doing that, where they were saying like, no, what you're saying is false. Everything you're saying is fake. And then like 2 years later, everything I said was true. Everything I said
all
was
the
true.
things that we all talked
And
about.
they still, and then they didn't want to admit that they were wrong. They're like, oh well, the science changed.
Science
Like, what do you
doesn't
mean the
change.
science
Well, yes,
changed? The
I mean,
science, the
certain
scientific
sciences
understanding, the scientific
yes,
understanding of things change, but
yes.
the proof that I was showing the guy was right when he was telling me it was wrong, and then when I was vindicated, he, instead of saying, yeah, you were right, my bad, he did the okay, you're right, there's a pat on your back, are you happy now, are you happy now, are you happy now, are you
No,
happy now, are you happy
no.
that you're right, you want to rub it in my face? Like,
Yes,
no, I was like, no, I'm not trying to rub it in your face. I'm trying to tell you that
yes,
you claim that you're really smart and that you
and you were.
and I was trying to show you where you were wrong in good faith, and you not only did you insult me, but now that I'm right, now that I've been vindicated as being right, and even your people are admitting it, you still don't want to apologize for all the shit that you did.
I don't know. I think I wouldn't waste my time waiting for somebody to apologize.
I didn't. I that's
I mean,
why
that's me.
I let the guy go. I said no thanks. I don't need useless friends that don't know how to critically think or to help me understand things. Like, I'm not saying I know everything.
No, yeah.
There's things that I need help with that I might not understand. But if I have a friend who's retarded, who doesn't know how to actually look up information properly and give me help me find the correct information on something. It's like, look, like, be real, man. Like, if you're trying to learn how to change oil in like a vehicle,
right,
and you have some guy that's like, oh, I change my oil, I change oil all the time. I know how to do that. I've been doing this since I was a kid. It's like, all right, okay, so how do you do it? Well, you do this, and then you find out that everything he said is completely fucking wrong.
Yep.
But everyone is doing it that way, like a large. There's a 50% of people do it the way he does it. Oh
Yeah.
well, the science. It's like, well,
It's
but
the
that's the
science
wrong
of
way
the
to.
world change.
That's the wrong way to do it. And then a year later, I was right. Oh yeah, oh, you want a pat on the back now? Oh, you want to rub it in my face? It's like, dude, just is it really hard to just admit you were fucking wrong and just roll with
Well,
it?
well, we were talking about that the other day after all this nonsense started settling down, and then, then it's all the hype is starting to come back about, oh, we're gonna lose all of our rights and all that stuff. And I'm like, listen, some people, and one of my coworkers like talking, and we're like, listen, dude, some people just buy in so hard that they can't just unbuy
Shit.
themselves. Uh-oh, did you break it?
No, I wasn't paying attention, and I accidentally brushed a part that I didn't mean to, but it's an
Eh,
easy fix.
yeah, just paint white over it. There you go.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
exactly
paint
what
white
I'm gonna
over it.
do. But yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, that's fine. No, I was just saying that they just buy in so hard, and then they turn around and it's like all the stuff is like, oh, I can't unbuy it. I can't just walk away from it. I have put so much time and effort into it that it's just this is how it is. I'm like, okay, have
Yeah,
fun, dude.
that's what it is. It's they some people, and I watched this. I don't know if you heard of the Arc, the State of the Arc podcast. They talk about like video games and movies and stuff.
No,
So
that
there's
is
a podcast where they do that, and these guys are really legit. Like, even though there's one of the hosts. You could tell he's a very left leaning person,
right.
but he's a really good, honest thinker.
He will. He will. He will.
Like,
He will. He will discuss things in good faith.
he will discuss things in good faith and admit when he messes up. Right? Like, he
Right.
admits when he's wrong, and he apologizes. He'll apologize all the time. And then his friend, his other co-host, he's conservative, very conservative. But, like, again, he doesn't use that as a bludgeon to smash his co-host with. They bounce ideas off of each other in good faith and have an adult conversation about shit. And so
They don't.
I looked at
spiral out of control.
I would do that. I would try to do that with some of these people, and instead of having a good faith conversation, no, they hit me with, "No, you're wrong. You're just wrong. End of
I don't
story.
think
You're
I'm wrong.
wrong."
All right,
It's like,
whatever. See you later.
I was like, "Oh, okay.
I
Well,
will go over. I will go back to my side of the line and live my life the way I want to, and you can go over to your side of the line and live your life the way you want to. And the next time you creep across the line and I smack you in the face to get back on your side of the line, then that's just what happens.
it's not even like that. It's not even like that. Like, it shouldn't be like that. But
Well, it's not.
unfortunately, it
should be.
is.
That's the current state of affairs that we live in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, and it doesn't help that neither side doesn't.
I'm trying to set up the premise of how to have a constructive conversation here. Like, me and you already agree that there's people that are not reasonable. But what I'm saying is that that doesn't have to be the case.
No, you're absolutely correct.
It doesn't have to be the case.
It doesn't have to be that way. It can be, you can come to the table and just realize that, oh, well, Collector has his opinion and I have my opinion. And I'm a big enough person to realize that my opinion and his opinion don't always match up.
Well, hold on. So like that it's not just that either. It's not just, well, my opinion. It's, I'm right, and if I'm right about something, then we've had a, and
yes,
so listen. So if me and you have a discussion,
right?
If me and you have a discussion, and I make a claim that is complete bullshit, and then you call me on it and say, "Hey, that's wrong," and I go, "Okay, how am I wrong?" And then you show me, and then I do my due diligence, look up whatever information, or if it's like, changing the oil or whatever of my car, and I go, and then I go, "Oh, you know what?" And I go, "Oh, you know what? You're right." I'll say, "Hey, you're right. You were right.
No,
I appreciate you helping me out." Like, that's why is it so difficult?
Because people buy into things so hard that they they can't separate that from their personality. I guess would be what I'm trying to say. Is you got a group, you get people that are so bought into the into something, you know. Well,
Give
it's
an
like
example. Give an example. It doesn't have to be anything
flat
pertaining to anything
earthers,
specific. Okay,
flat
there you go.
earthers.
There you
We
go.
all know, everybody knows that the Earth is round. I don't care who you are or where
Right.
you've been. If you know, there's no, if there was a flat Earth and then the Earth moved between the moon and the sun, it would be a stripe and not a circle.
Right.
That
Right.
is it. That's the end of that discussion. But you have some people that are like, oh no, I've lived my whole life knowing that the Earth is flat. I'm like, dude, the science, the facts are the facts, and you can't change that. You can't change the facts. This is the
Well,
facts are
isn't it
this.
funny though? Isn't it funny that there's flat earthers on both sides of the political spectrum?
Oh my god. Well, because they're idiots.
Right. So,
But that's it. They bought in so hard,
yeah.
and because
But
that's
why? Like the reasoning behind why
well now
is important. The
no yeah
reason
I mean
why
no
people bought into the flat earth thing, it's because you have these, and here's the thing.
I'm listening.
Politically,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if the person is left or right. If they're a flat earther, they could be on either side.
Right.
It's
No.
just the reason why they bought into it
That's
was
why I
because
picked flat Earth.
the
That's
guy
why I
that
picked the
started
flat Earth thing
the
because
guy that
I mean,
started yeah, the guy that did it, the guy that started, he was a legit white supremacist,
yeah.
and he made a meme to try to demonstrate how stupid a certain demographic of people are that they'll buy into something. And so he sold that particular group on it. And so a lot of these BLM movements were pushing the flat earth thing and going, you see how, and here's the thing, the the if you go even deeper into that rabbit hole, you'll find that the people
Do I
in
have
the
to?
BLM groups, the people in the BLM groups pushing that stuff weren't even black themselves. They were just white dudes who were members of the BLM group that were
Right.
pushing it.
I mean,
So, and if you look at some of the screenshots that people shared on our BattleTech group
oh yeah.
of the what was it? Some dude with a rainbow thing on his thing, and he was saying, like, well, now that he's president, like we'll start exposing where all the Mexicans and immigrants are. Like, come
He
get
will
them.
die.
And it's
That's what
like,
he said.
wait, I thought weren't you the side that was like
Pro these guys.
pro these guys? Like, and now you're turned against them, and
Well, because now they're not useful anymore.
exactly. So
They're not useful to the.
sometimes you'll get people on both sides of the political spectrum who agree on some of these things
Oh yeah.
because they don't want to lose their friend. Oh,
Oh
well,
god.
I was friends with this guy and we played Battletech for so long, and
Yeah.
so
You
I
still
don't,
can't.
and
Hey,
I'm a
shocker.
grown up. I don't have thin skin. If he supports this guy, that's fine. And when I talk about my guy, he doesn't say anything and we're cool. It's like, "Oh, so you're cool with somebody who thinks and acts this way, who spreads flat earth theory stuff." And so you buy into it just to stay friends with this guy. Like,
Well, I would say I would buy into it. It's just one of those like, dude, listen, just do your homework. Well, then there's just some people you just can't reach, and it's like, or even is it really, is it really worth the trouble to allow an X% of people just to be dumb? You can't save everybody, and when
that right there is the point. Well done. That is the
is it
point.
really worth? Is it really worth all this heartache and grief just to be like, oh hey, like, dude, it's the Earth is round. There's no way that they figured that shit out back in like Egyptian times that the Earth was round. And
There's a reason why the saying ignorance is bliss exists.
yeah,
It would be so much easier if I was a fucking idiot because I would just believe whatever people tell me, and I would never think about it or care or get upset or get annoyed or irritated or stressed out when friends of mine start exhibiting signs of being completely stupid. And so, but because I think
Completely
critically
stupid.
and I care about the people that I associate with, you know, and
Well, yeah.
I call everyone out. Like I'll call you out if you
What? You
vote the
can't
way
do
I
that.
do,
We're
if you like
friends.
the same shit I like, but if you say something fucking stupid, I'm gonna call you out.
Well,
And
and I guess
I expect you to do the same to me.
there's a certain benefit to having people that think other than you. That's always a because you
That's
can
fine. But if
yeah.
they're stupid,
Well,
what are they actually adding to you to your
well,
discussion? So there's a difference between someone thinking differently than you and actually being intelligent and being able to
right.
articulate and learn and still disagree with you just out of principle. So I can talk to like you see the shit on YouTube all the time.
Oh
You can
yeah.
look these up. You can look up the Joe Rogan conversations with hard lefties and Joe Rogan conversations with hard right wingers. You can look up like the Christopher Hitchens, like the complete atheists, but they're very intellectual atheists. And you have Christians that'll come and debate these dudes, and they'll have like a really smart debate against
Oh
each other.
no, that's
And but they don't end up. I don't know. They
we're just
still
gonna agree to
talk.
disagree.
Yeah,
We're
they
gonna
just
agree
agree
to
to disagree.
disagree.
They agree to disagree, and that's it.
Yep. But I
And
mean,
like they
there's
may
no
not even they might call each other stupid or something during the debate, and they might throw ad hominems and whatever. But
don't use big fancy words.
at the end of the day, they still both showed up. They still both presented well thought out arguments.
Right.
I mean, here's an example of somebody who I don't think is worth. But you know who Destiny is, right? Do you know who Destiny is?
No, you're gonna have to make me do some homework. But
Just look up Destiny. Like look up
okay.
this rabid lefty. And
Aren't they mostly them?
this guy makes millions because he's markets himself as a very intelligent, anti-conservative, anti-religious person. And
Right.
back in the day, like years ago, he made interesting content. Like he made well thought out arguments. But
Oh, I might have heard about this guy.
but lately, it's just
Dribble.
man. It's bad.
That's low
It's the
hanging fruit.
guy the guy is not intellectually consistent. He's not coherent, and he uses narratives that have been debunked and proven wrong still to this day to try to like market to his constituents.
Well, it's and they're that's you just let that guy fall to the wayside and you just move on past him.
Oh
And then
yeah,
just
but it's infuriating when someone screams at the top of their lungs, gets paid thousands and thousands of dollars to just pretty much spread complete bullshit and nonsense. I mean, the guy was laughing at people that got killed during the first assassination attempt, and like people still platform him and think like if a conservative did that, like if any conservative were to have laughed at some left winger getting shot, they'd have been deplatformed and never allowed on any screen ever again. But it's okay. But it's okay when they do it.
Well, that's when you call out the hypocrisy.
The hypocrisy. Come on, army guy.
Don't ask me how to spell hypocrisy.
Come on, army guy. Keep up.
Hypocrisy. There you go.
I hate you. I hate you. You did it! Yeah, you did it! Here's a crayon.
I don't eat crayons.
That's right. That's the Marines. Okay.
Don't you get me in trouble with all my Marine friends. Like, oh man, you take my crayons? I'm like, no, I don't want your crayons.
I don't want your crayons. Your crayons suck.
Your crayons are icky. Icky,
yucky, girly crayons.
Why you got the girly crayon box? Girly crayon box.
I like the pink ones. They taste like strawberries.
Snosberries taste like snosberries.
Snozzberries.
All right, Veruca Salt.
Willy Wonka shit.
Veruca. Got some Oompa Loompas coming in here to roll you out because you got bloated.
My daughter loves those movies. She loves the.
She like the originals or
she liked the original. She likes all of them. No, she likes all.
Cool.
She liked the Johnny Depp one. She liked the new one. I liked the new one. The new one was good. The one with Timothy Chalamet.
Chalamet, yeah.
Dude, that one was good. That one was really good.
Hasn't done a bad. I don't think he's done a bad movie.
I don't think he's done a bad movie either. Yeah, he's been nailing it. Dune.
I mean, he's done Dune. He did The King. That's the first time I ever saw him act.
I need to see that movie. I still haven't seen that movie. I heard it was good.
It's good. I mean,
I have to see it.
They gloss over a lot of history in there, but it's what are you gonna do?
It's stylized. It's a stylized movie. So
yeah, that's not how things kind of went. I'm not gonna say I'm an English history professor at all, but there's a lot that gets skimmed over pretty quick. But there it is. It's creative license and stuff.
Yeah, and you don't want to paint certain people in a bad light. You want to highlight the important message
you're just
trying to get across.
Well, I mean, there again, it's a war that's both sides are equally bad. So it's kind of like, who do you want to vote for? I don't know.
Yeah,
they're both equally bad. Well, I don't know what to tell you, dude. I do not know
what time frame is the King take place?
It ends at the Battle of Hastings. So
okay.
I forget when the Battle of Hastings was. But yeah, so it kind of takes Henry's reign from before his dad dies, and he's like, dude, I'm not gonna be like you. I'm doing all my rebellious shit, and then he's king because his brother takes over, but his brother doesn't make it, and then he now gets to become the king, and then he's like, oh, well, I'm gonna go to France and I'm gonna fight the Battle of Hastings. Is it Hastings? Agincourt. It's Agincourt.
Okay.
I was waiting for all the three people on there to start yelling it was Agincourt. I'm like, no, Hastings is 1066.
We have a very pensive audience. They like thinking about stuff, and we have big thinkers here. They don't like to throw in their 2 cents much, but they do listen, and that's awesome.
No, that's fine. They can throw their 2 cents in. It'd be kind of fun, just besides us talking. Well, all you guys do is you hog the
yeah. They just talk and paint and talk and paint.
Isn't that
what this is about?
Isn't it paint and chill? Isn't that what it's called?
Shh! Don't insult the audience. Don't insult.
Oh, is that the rule? I don't know. Whatever.
It's the rule, and I just made it the fuck up.
That's my rule. Now shut up.
Change the rules. I just changed them. Oh no, the rules changed. The science changed. The rules changed. What do we do?
Oh, no.
What do we do? Everything's just changing. Start screaming and talking about how you're gonna shave your head and you're gonna move to another country.
They're gonna push me into the constant. Wait, no.
Don't you dare! Don't say it! No! Damn it! What the fuck, man?
I didn't say anything.
You said it. Okay.
I didn't say it. Yeah, I did. I'll say it.
Anyway.
Fine, whatever.
Oh no! Are the Nazis in the room with you right now?
Maybe.
Oh Jesus!
Who's that one guy from the Inglourious Bastards? He's back there saying.
The Bear Jew.
Yeah. No, not that guy. He played in Django Unchained. I can't think of his Christopher something.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
The Jew hunter. Yeah.
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 No, the Nazi, not the Jew hunter, the Nazi hunter.
No.
The German guy was the Nazi.
German guy.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. The German was the Jew hunter. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That was a good movie too.
You have squirrels.
So many memorable moments.
So many.
Oh my god. Fucking one of Leonardo DiCaprio's best fucking movies, even though he actually is a Commie
Oh
lefty.
yeah, there's just so many fun stories behind that because he was like, "Oh, I really respect you, Mister Samuel L. Jackson. I don't know if I could do this." He's like, "I say that word every day. Now shut up and do your bit."
No, no, the motherfucker is a hardcore lefty, and we all know
Oh,
it.
I know.
It
You
was.
know,
I don't think that role was very hard for Leo.
no,
I think he was right at home, man.
I think it was coming off the lips pretty quick with
Yeah,
a quickness.
he was very, very, very
Yeah,
natural.
like it's like he was born to it.
But
It's like,
hey, it's still a great acting bit.
oh yeah, I
A great
like it.
acting bit. That was funny.
Oh, stupid cat.
Well, that's your problem for buying a cat.
I didn't buy any of my cats. Thank you. Well, yeah, I guess I
Oh,
did.
oh, oh. So they just live there, and you
They're
just deal
shitty.
with it.
They're shitty roommates, is what they are.
Wow. Don't tell me you're one of those people.
But one people what?
One of those submissives.
No.
You just let the cats do whatever they want, huh? You don't put your foot down.
I do, and they're like shitty roommates and children. They just do what they want anyway. So it's like, well, whatever.
I don't have any animals that claim dominion in my house.
Well, I do. So.
Aw, poor you. I'm sorry. Cats can be cute.
Yeah, they're cute in a dicky kind of way, I guess. Oh. Oh well, I can't find that piece.
What piece were you looking for?
I'm looking for that piece that fell. I lost it. Fell off the miniature that I dropped.
Oh, that sucks. The one that you dropped, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh damn it! I found another miniature that the cats decided they were going to used to play with. But yeah. I'll hop off here for a second. Oh, wait.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
All right. Just kill my camera. Boop. And I think my camera's off.
Yep. Feel free to stay on voice if you want. Alright. Trying to get this highlight over here. Some of this titanium white from Pro Krill. Watered down. I watered this thing down very much, and it's still super bright. You can thin this stuff down so damn much, and it just works perfectly. And it's so smooth. And you get kind of like a water stain to it whenever it dries. So nice. There we go. Then we're going to do the turret. There we go. I think the camera's a little too bright there. Let me darken it just a little so we can see this white paint a little better. There we go. You can kind of see where the white is bright, and then you've got like a fade of dark, like a like a light gray, and then it sort of fades to like a darker gray. So still working with this zenithal that I preemptively painted.
Zenithal.
Yep. And a thin down, high pigment pro acryl titanium white.
Yeah.
I mean, I watered this down like 3 parts water, 1 part paint, and it's still
Thick.
really, really powerful. Not thick. It's really
That's
pigmented.
what she said.
Oh God.
Bam. You're welcome.
Zinger, you got me.
That's how it works, buddy.
That's how it works. That's how it works.
You gotta keep on your toes.
Oh, I know. Don't drop the soap.
That's why I have a rope on my soap.
Good game. You know they banned good game in the Navy. Like if you got reported for that, you can get kicked out and dishonorably discharged.
What is that? Yeah,
the good game.
Yeah, no, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, because you Army guys are not cultured.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, you mean that the G word? Gregarious, flamboyant.
What a liar! You're such a liar. You know I could tell you're lying. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. It was you Army guys that taught me how to do it.
I just watched you.
But yeah, it was you. You did it to me. You.
Show me on the
except
dummy.
no responsibility whatsoever.
Exactly.
Show me on this ship doll where the sailor touched you.
He touched me all over.
Right in my aft section in my forecastle.
He touched me in my no-no square.
Oh God.
Show me where the no-no square is.
Here and here.
It's here and here.
No, for real though. Like they banned it. They considered it hazing. And
hazing.
If you were caught doing that, or if somebody had their undies up in a bunch, you could get reported. But I mean, I never did that shit. But other people, I know people. I do know people that got in trouble for that. I mean, I got an honorable discharge. All right, so
no, that's fine. I'm not judging.
Now that doesn't mean I didn't do it. That just means I didn't get caught, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
There's certain rites of passage
yes,
that you have to observe.
Okay, so the Navy still does their WOG Day. I don't know if you ever heard of WOG Day.
No. So what is WOG Day?
You don't know? Okay. So whenever you cross,
Navy guy,
so every military has, like, if you cross the equator or the meridian, yeah. So like the Air Force has something for it, the Army has something for it. In the Navy, it's called WOG Day, and all the sailors that haven't crossed, they have like a full ceremony, like a full celebration.
Like Neptune and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, like Neptune and fucking
I've seen that, like
all that shit.
Like
the baby, they pick the fattest dude, and you gotta like eat cherries off of his fucking belly button, and then you've got like the grog bowl, and you got everybody. They just make this pool of shit that you have to take a drink from it. They make you do crazy amounts of PT. It's like being back in boot camp almost.
I was watching a video, like back in like during like the Vietnam War era or something. I think it might have been, and they were showing all these guys.
Yeah, like, and then they hog tie you, and you have to like hop. You can't stand up, and if you stand up, they make you drop, and you got to do push-ups. they like parade you around, and you have to like sing anchors away, and you have to scream your general
folk
orders.
songs and...
You have to sing. Yeah, you have to sing all the folks. You have to know all the words, and then if you make it to the end, you get your certification, your shellback, your shellback ceremony.
And
Become a shellback.
Nobody
Nobody really. Only it's a very small number of people that like they just can't handle it, and so they cry and bitch and moan, and so they you're allowed to say like you don't want to do it, but then you just work like a normal day. You don't get to have any fun.
And they're mad, resentful for the rest of the ever.
And then because they don't get the thing, they don't get the certificate. So.
Oh, they were mean. They were going to be mean to me, but then they're not my friends.
That's the thing, though. Like they made it, you have to consent to it. Like before, they didn't make it consensual.
Everybody participates.
Everybody had to participate.
Nothing wrong with that.
But this time, now, like when I went through it, they made it where you had to consent. I'm like, oh yeah, I consent. Like fuck yeah, like butter me up, Captain. And you had to call like the shellbacks, like your trusty shellback, like my trusty shellback. It was cool. It's one of those things where like the mask is off, like everybody's just themselves, like nobody's
there's
like
no
trying
sirs, and there's
nobody's trying to screw you over. Everyone's just having fun, you know. Like I had a great time. I was fucking up on purpose because I didn't want to go back to work. And they're like, okay, you're done. Like, we get it. You're tough. I'm like, no, please, trusty shellback. Please, spray me more. I was getting, like, hosed by the damn fucking, the fire. They kept fire hosing me and, like, shooting me to the floor. And I'm like, yes, daddy, please.
Daddy.
And they loved it. They were like having a good time. So.
Well, yeah, because I'm not doing ship shit. I'm fucking working.
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. Like everybody was having a good time. Like, and then afterwards, you have like a.
You have that kind of fun.
Afterwards, everybody has like steak and lobster and burgers and shit, and hot dogs. Like you have a big old grill out, and if you didn't have watch, you could just chill. And like usually afterwards, they bust out the beer. So they made it where.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You're still allowed to drink. You just they have a little section on the ship where they authorize you to do it, you know. Oh. But like if you didn't earn your shell back, you don't get to
drive ships.
You don't get to imbibe if you didn't participate in the ceremony. So
I thought didn't you get, I thought this was the American game where you didn't have like grog and stuff like that. You didn't have beer.
No, they did. Huh? They still did it.
Huh.
They ask you if you're beforehand, and a lot of the proctors, the people that are keeping an eye, like they know who you are when you go through it. Like pretty much everybody knows everybody by the time that you go through the ceremony. So like they know who's underage and who isn't. And so the people that are underage, they don't get the real shit. They get like near beers or they get the non-alcoholic grog, you know, which is just like it's like apple juice and like milk and fucking cereal mixed in with like
here's some
cabbage. Well, no, it's like milk and apple juice and cabbage pieces and broccoli and tuna helper and you have to drink that. Yeah.
Can I just have beer? Can I have like
the alcoholic one had beer. It had like beer. Sometimes they throw in like vodka or fucking Patron or something in there.
Ooh.
So you could taste it. You could definitely taste the alcohol. But it made it more fun. I chugged that shit. I was like, yeah, give me more of that grog. Like, no more. Keep it moving, slimy, you slimy sack of shit.
Glug, glug, glug. God, I'm so drunk I can't go back to duty.
Yeah, you'd have people that would like be throwing up and shit, and they would take a training time out and then just go right back to it.
I'm gonna take a training time out.
What the hell is that? Out?
The fuck is that? No, a training time out.
Take a little break. Yeah, what the fuck is that? Yeah, now they have the little little chit, the little timeout
Oh,
chit or whatever,
oh my god! And when I
the
first,
stress chits. I didn't have that. I didn't have
I
that in
didn't
my
have
boot
that
camp.
either. Oh my god!
But
So a friend of
I
mine,
heard about it. And
I heard about it
the
too.
drill instructors are not allowed to do anything to you for like
Oh, I'm a
5 to
black
10
card
minutes or
you.
whatever.
What the fuck are you black carding me? Oh, you make me feel bad about myself. This is
Yeah, you
before.
hurt my
This was like in the
feelings.
'90s, late 2000s.
This is like late
No,
2000s, yeah, or
early.
like mid. It's like yeah, no, early 2000s, early.
Yeah, early 2000s. A friend of mine was on the trail doing that stuff, and he goes, and he's like, we were chatting one day, and he's like, "Oh man, they got these new stress cards." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
We
Is it
got
the
we
big
got
pointy
another guest. Sorry to interrupt you, but we got another
Oh no.
guest, John. We
Oh,
got
hey.
Psycho Killer
I,
Mike. What's up, dude?
What's going on?
Just
Can
talking
you hear me?
about WOG Day and Army Navy stuff. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear us?
break.
Breaker. Here, let me move you down, John. See if maybe this
Okay.
will help.
There we
Hello,
go.
can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What you doing, man? What you
There
been
we
up to?
Recovering from that tournament and making some deals, I guess you could say.
Sweet, man. Sweet.
Make a deal with the Capellans. Is that?
Nah, it was a good time. Made a lot of connections, met a lot of cool people. Only taking time catching work.
We're losing you here. Your connection's really bad.
Book.
Oh,
Now we
and
lost
he
it.
dropped. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't be so mean.
No, I'm just. I can't.
Oh,
I couldn't
man.
hear him.
I know. I heard it is breaking up pretty bad.
Yeah, I think he was driving.
Oh yeah,
Perhaps.
I had to stop at a rest stop, so I was going to go ahead and hop on. And we'll chat while I'm driving. Keep me awake. Well, he said he was recovering.
Mike went to so a little story behind Mike. He is trying out for CSO, and he's a really good painter. He's got a lot of good.
CSO.
No, he's not a CSO yet. He's.
What?
I know.
What I meant.
Last
I guess.
time
I guess
heard
that was. What is CSO?
Camo Specs, the Camo Specs online guys.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Man, I'm feeling really inferior now. I'm feeling way under my weight class now.
He's a really good guy. No. Mike is a really good guy. He gives really good tips. He's got really good paint jobs. He likes to he'll show you how he did it. Very good mentor. High class person, and he's friends with a lot of other good people that are in there. All right, let's see. Looks like he's back. Let's see if his connection's a little bit better. All right, do we got you back?
Is that better?
A little bit better. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Well, welcome back.
Cars, internet, cellular service.
Cellular.
Okay, there we go. That should be it.
So what you got going on there, Mike?
Well, at the moment I'm driving my kid to work real quick, and then but no, I had that tournament last weekend, and then, like I said, met a bunch of people and made some connections, and finally decided to do some commission.
Sweet, man. Sweet. Yeah, I was working on a commission earlier from one of my local 3D printing guys who has a little business. He prints them, I paint them, and then we just kind of share in the business there.
What?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
That's not how that works.
It's a win-win, you know. It's a win-win situation here. So, Any highlights from Southern Assault that you wanted to talk about? Share with everybody.
It was there was 100, and I think the final count, if I'm not mistaken, was 119 players.
That's
Ooh, hey,
awesome,
that's
dude.
cool.
That's really good.
That was, all all Battletech, or is that Alpha Strike or mixed mode?
It's an Alpha Strike tournament.
Oh, okay. Because I'm kind of new to Alpha Strike. Have had the rules for a few years, but I never actually sat down and read them yet.
So day one, you played 4 games. Each game was 2 hours, and there was different scenarios for each game, and there was a point system that was worked out. Second day, and same thing, point system worked out, and then the award ceremony and all that. But during the first day, part of the tournament is painting and hobbying and all that stuff. So when you broke for lunch after the first 2 games, you'd set up your mechs and displays if you had them and all that. And then they had a couple guys come around judging them, or they have a rubric, so it's not biased. I guess they go by they have a standard that they do it by. So as long as you meet a lot of that, I mean, part of it is is it good or not? I think that's some of it, but it's not the total thing, because not everybody's. I've talked to some other guys about it. Not everybody, plays the game, is a good painter, and vice versa. Some people just paint and don't play the game.
What? That's crazy.
But it was a good time. I mean, there's a lot of good looking stuff there. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot. I mean, 119 guys there painting stuff, or people, I should say. I don't say guys, because there's quite a number of. There's about 5 or 6 females in this tournament playing too.
That's cool.
A lot of first time players. But the rules
That's very cool, man.
The rules are so streamlined. It's it's you can pick it up pretty quick and not have any difficulty.
Yeah, that's the draw. The good thing about Alpha Strike is it doesn't take too long to get people playing, and the games don't take forever. So it's got those 2 things going for it.
That's not Battletech. That's not Battletech. That hours and hours and hours of playing. Only move 5 figures. Come on now, that's not fair.
Well, that's the appeal of Alpha Strike. You can put a company down and only 2 hours to play.
Oh, I know. It's yeah. I played mostly all classic up until I still play classic. So yeah, I if I throw my company out on the table, it's like the rest of the day is all that. Oh, what?
Yeah, you could do a company on company in Alpha Strike, and maybe at the longest an hour and a half.
Yeah, I have the rules.
That all depends on how in depth in the rules you're going to get. Because if you're not using unit abilities or pilot abilities, and you're just doing unit on unit, then it goes fast.
Right. Well, that's what I've noticed is a lot of that. You can actually tweak your shit pretty good there. It's I'm going to add this and have this ability and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, there's some meta to it, which parts of that I don't like, because it kind of there's just certain ones that people always take, and I've noticed that when the ones.
Yeah.
But I guess it depends on is this. If you're doing something with your buddies or a campaign, and you're just running some stuff, and you're going, well, this is me, and then of course you're going to take the best stuff. But if you're doing something lore fluffy or that kind of thing, then you probably wouldn't necessarily take that to kind of fit the narrative, I guess you'd say.
Fluffy. Yeah, I'm not a big lore. I mean, I guess my take is though that the game should reflect the lore. So if you get if you read the books, it's oh yeah, he takes a shot and he destroys the thing. It's yeah, it should kind of happen in the game too a little bit. Instead of oh man, that was a good hit.
Yeah, a buddy of mine that was there, he did the 52nd Shadow Division Award of Blake from the Jihad era. They were all Celestials and the power armor. It looked good. We didn't get to fight each other in the tournament, but we live close enough apart here. I think plan next weekend is to go, and I'm going to take my army that I had for SA, because I had a Republic of the Sphere Stones Lament, and they actually fought each other in the lore, and we're just going to do our own game.
There you go.
I think you saw
nice.
some.
Are you gonna be using the Peacekeeper mech, or like the lawyer mech?
The lawyer mech.
No, but I'll use an Ares and a Triskelion.
Yeah, your one with the skull on it, on the one side of it.
Yeah. So part of the tournament, players where you get a sheet of paper, you write your name down, and you go around looking at all the other guys' stuff, and you write down your favorite. And mine got voted player's choice.
Hell yeah, dude! Congrats.
And it was fun. The guy that got behind me is the guy I voted for.
Nice.
And then there was some higher ups from CGL there, and they were invested in stuff. So they took quite a lot of pictures of my stuff, actually.
Cool.
There was a lot of I mean, CGL was there, Death Ray Designs were there, the prize support from like Thunderhead, bunch of different people. There was a lot of prize support from a lot of different companies.
Did Justin go out there or no?
He did go. He participated. He actually won painting overall.
Awesome, dude. That's good to hear.
Yeah, he had a good time.
I'm glad that he still managed to have some fun. He deserves it.
Yeah, he and I were doing we talked with Bobby from Fortress Miniatures, and he and I and CSO Suge were going to do a painting tutorial for people the first night. Unfortunately, like I was telling you in chat, private chat earlier, that Suge's father had a minor stroke that Friday before.
Yeah, you told me about it.
So, that's more important than that. So, Justin kind of took his spot. And there was a couple of little technical difficulties, but I did some painting for the guys. They put it up on a big screen, and they came out. 20 or so guys were super interested in it, and it kind of turned into like me kind of showing them things, and then Justin and me kind of answering questions for them.
That's good. How's Suge's dad?
He's gonna be okay. He said that where he lives is right near Duke, so I mean it's a hospital town.
Yeah.
They got him what he needed for it to not be. Right now, he said he's probably in time he's gonna have like a full recovery, like it never happened.
Good. God bless, man. That's good.
Yeah. I think he said a couple days after he got home this week, he didn't want to drive, but then like the next day he caught him pulling the car in the driveway, like, hey, let's go get some coffee, kind of thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's good to hear, man. That's really good to hear.
Science. Look at that. Look what science does for people.
Yeah, it actually helps people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's supposed to.
Like it worked. I trust the science.
Right.
All that, and it helps that he's a hospital college town. So.
Oh yeah.
That too.
That's always a plus. Well, that's what they say. If you get that golden hour or that golden 30 minutes, it's like, your odds increase dramatically. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. There's a point in time where if you don't respond, then too much damage can occur.
Excuse me.
So. You still got that cough, man. You've been coughing for like 2 months.
No,
Oh, you're cutting out, man. You're cutting out really bad. Start over from the beginning. I didn't hear you.
actually
I
got
think it went.
in,
Yeah, I can't hear anything, man. I think you're back in the dead zone.
Oh, that movie with the C. Michael Howell or whoever that guy was. Oh, Kitty, what are you doing?
Well, there's your little master.
My mistress.
Your master.
No.
Because you're the cat's. You're the cat's slave, man.
We are stewards. There, that's the word.
Sure you think you are. That's that brainwashing again. That's that fake news.
Oh, I know full well that cats are just horrible roommates. So they do the cute shit, and you're like, God damn it!
You picked it. You choose.
No,
you choose
they picked
it.
me. They picked
no,
me.
yeah.
Well, actually, yeah. Come here,
if you don't want something around you, you get rid of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you pick. If you selectively choose to stay with it, that's you.
Yeah.
You're the human.
Meow, meow, meow. Meow,
Psycho,
meow.
you there? You dropped out and now you're back.
Maybe.
He's connected. Let's see.
Maybe he needs to boost his signal or something.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
It's Starcom being douche nozzles. Or Comstar, that's it.
Comstar. What the hell did you say? You said
Starcom.
Starcom? What the hell? You fucked that up. You had a 50-50 chance and you fucked it up.
Yeah, that's me all over.
Fucking army guys, man.
That's me in a nutshell.
Unbelievable.
If there's a 50-50 chance I'm gonna fuck it up, there's a 100% chance I'm fucking it up.
Yeah, that's army.
Yep. There's 100%, 30% of the time it works 100% of the time. Give me tea. Come on, tricks. Oh, here we go.
I think you're muted, Psycho.
Say hi.
Oh god, look at that filthy demon. That toxoplasmosis factory.
Toxoplasmosis. Are you spurting out some psychobabble for?
Look it up. It's why humans get all attached to those demons. You fucking eat your food without washing your hands after touching a cat that has its shit parasites everywhere, and then you get that parasite in your brain.
Cat's got fever.
And now you've got it. Now you've got the cat fever. And the more parasites you get, the worse it gets. You'll eventually start watching furry porn and do the cat girl thing because your brain is just not distinguishing between humans and cats anymore.
Okay. That took some turn. Stay off my browser history, dude.
I don't even want to check your browser history. I don't want to know. I'm scared. I'm scared to ask. Please, just don't show me. Just don't show me that, please.
Here, let me share my browser history.
No, don't do it. No. The world doesn't need to know what you do in your off time with your cats.
Yeah.
Oh god. It's so disgusting. So gross. Oh, and then cat people will say, dogs are dirtier.
I have 2 dogs too, so we got Dr. Doolittle's farm going on over here.
Mike is back again.
Hey.
There we go. Much better now. Look at that. We're the 3 amigos.
Oh, look at us. Woo. Chevy
We're making it, dude.
Or are we famous?
You can be Chevy Chase.
Or Steve Martin.
I'll be Steve Martin. You'll be Chevy Chase. Who's the actor? Who's the one that sings? The singer guy.
something Martin.
Martin Short.
Martin Short.
Yeah, Martin Short.
So now
Check it out, John. John, look at Mike's camera.
Oh, sweet!
Look at that, man! I told you this guy knows how to paint.
Now I'm definitely way out of my box. I'm gonna feel so inadequate.
I don't want to know about your box, Mr. Army guy.
It's pretty nice, actually.
No, it's not. I doubt it. X'd it out.
There's the
Triskelion with the skull on the back.
The
And he's
Punisher
got
skull.
the bony bones. I like it.
That's almost kind of a pain in the butt to paint. It's a new Savage Wolf.
That's really cool. I like how you made it. You gave it some skeletal structure. You could make, missed opportunity to make the canopy skull like a wolf skull or something, like a
canine skull,
like a canine type skull. Yeah, that looks good. That's
nice.
I like how the eyes turned out on this one. It's kind of hard to get it.
Devlin Stones.
Oh, that's
Atlas 2.
He did some work. He got like 3 kills.
Nice.
If you can see the.
Yeah, those Urbies can sneak up on you, man.
Yeah, and everybody makes fun of the Urbie, but
there's a couple of them that can get lucky.
Well, yeah, it's all about luck anyway. Really, honestly, you can have all the good shit on your stuff. If you don't make a good roll, you don't get it. So.
Or Phoenix Hawk, my bad. Phoenix Hawk.
Hawk,
brain. Yeah. The brain.
Valkyrie.
Ooh, Valkyrie.
Sweet.
I think what got everybody is the detailing, like, as a Dasher too.
Yeah.
It's hard
I have a clicky tech of that thing.
This thing. Dasher? The Dasher,
I think I might the Dasher 2.
I think I might have one of those clickies too.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'm painting.
I swapped the arms of my Dasher 2 clicky to make it like the upside down arms.
Oh, like the original.
Like the Dasher? Actual one, yeah.
Yeah.
There's the dice tray I used for the unit.
Yeah, you made it look really good, man. You really sold that skull, yeah. Very well done.
And then the teardrops part of the unit, every one of the mechs has a teardrop on the skull somewhere.
Nice.
Sweet.
That's cool, man. I like it.
Yeah, here's my little, call it my participation trophy.
Hell yeah. Nah, they should have given you They should have given you a better score than that.
One. I do have a better one, a bigger one. So, I cannot remember his name, and I'll get next time we talk. I'll let you know. There's an individual in Ireland who does a lot of the artwork for these guys. They created. They're made of like shale stone, or they're actually like stone. I can probably dig it up here in a second. Yeah. Where is it? There it is. Here it is. So the top 5 or 6 people got one of these, and because I got Player's Choice, I was in the top 5 or 6.
Sweet.
Don't knock your shit over. And other things. That must be really important.
It's really choppy.
Thing's heavy.
You're running at like 2 frames per second right now.
I don't know why I got like full bars.
Might be my end. Nice. That's cool. It's like an etched stone with like the model, the print of the, or like a art on it. That's really cool.
So you're not that hungry.
Yeah. Thing's pretty stout.
I like it, man. Looks really good. Well deserved.
Congratulations. Oh, that is cool.
Congrats, brother. That's good.
There's a bunch of other swag. Bobby had these little coins made.
Oh, challenge coin.
Cool.
And then Randall's there with the unification tool.
Nice.
There's a bunch of other little things. I talked to a guy for iron design, stuff like that.
Slow your camera down. I can't see shit.
I'm not moving.
You're moving.
There we go.
We're all moving.
We're all moving. The Earth is rotating.
Yeah, I'm seeing it on your
small and insignificant on it that we just don't notice it.
Yeah, I'm seeing your stuff. I see your Warhammer 2C and your Victor.
Yeah, it's really, I can see it on their stream. It's choppy, but like on my thing here, it's not. So I don't know what's going on.
It's my connection. It's probably I'm on the other side of the house. The modem and the router are like on the other side, and the fiber cable is connected to the other computer, not this one. So it could just be that.
So is this what was too fast?
Yeah, let me see.
Hold on.
Oh, there we go. Yep, there you go. Operation Reunification World Tour. Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Randall, Aaron, and Ray were there. They were all playing in the tournament too.
Cool.
There was a lot of people there. As far as there's a bunch of the little more local podcast groups there.
Okay.
Battletech Painting and Customs was there from Facebook.
Cool. I know a couple people from that group. They're really good people.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to hear that you had a lot of fun, man. It sounds like it was a blast.
Yeah, it was worth it. I mean, for the entry fee, for what you get and all the stuff you come out of there with. And then you don't know who Anthony Scroggins is?
Yeah, I know him. I mean, I don't know him personally. I know who he is.
You know of him, yeah.
Yeah, I know of him, yeah.
So he had a lot of his signed artwork there for a price support. So everybody came away buying Anthony Scroggins artwork.
Okay.
And I mean, it's worth going if you can make it.
I don't have the ability to do that.
Yeah, I'm like stuck in the middle of the country right here.
From what I know, and I just saw him talking about it in the site on the Discord today. There's gonna be a Western assault, probably closer to you. Out that direction anyway. I don't know exactly where it's gonna be. It may be California. I don't know.
I'm not anywhere near California.
I know where you are, but it's like on the other side of the country from where we are, like almost. And then
I would be the other side of the country.
Yeah, I got you.
That's just the farthest side of the country you can get without falling into the ocean.
It's a whole other country over there.
Yes. At least it was not 2019 when I was there, so.
I'll have to find out exactly where it's going to be at, and then let you guys know, because I know that.
Yeah, feel free to post it or send like a link or whatever for people to check it out if they want.
I know they were talking about it, and they were talking about it in Discord, open Discord today, but I don't know what the details were on it.
Cool.
Yeah, there was.
I'll whenever I see a link for it, I'll share it on the Battletech for Conservatives or the Battletech Into the Future group if anybody's interested.
Depends where it's at. Depending on what time of the year it breaks down.
Had a game against.
Now that things are calming down,
Yeah, we were talking about that here with a couple other people earlier. Yeah. I had a game against one of the designers for Iron Wind Metals. He was a good guy.
Awesome.
Are you saying Iron Wind?
Iron Wind Metals, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
He actually gave me...
Your southern twang is kind of catching me off guard a bit.
I mean, I've lived most of my life in the South, but I've never been accused of having a Southern accent.
Well, I'm a Midwesterner, so
I was born in Texas.
well,
I guess.
Okay.
I mean, it is the South, but it's like I spent half my life there, half my life in Florida, and then a good portion of it in Alabama. So,
nothing wrong with that. We won't hold it against you.
No, we're not. I didn't mean it like that. Jeez.
Oh no, I'm not taking it that way. I'm just saying you're the first person who's ever said that to me.
He's an army guy. You know, just you have to be kind to his kind.
Well, I'm an army guy.
Ah, shit! 2 army guys and 1 squid.
Yeah.
Here, I need to be in the middle. I need to be sandwiched between both of you.
You're gonna be the meat in our sandwich.
I'm gonna be the meat in both of your sandwiches that you can put in your mouth.
All
2.5 inches of girth.
Oh,
It's all about the width.
2.5 inches thick.
I need more army friends.
Oh yeah. Well, we all fight. We all get the same paycheck. So same guy signs our paychecks.
Yep.
Paychecks.
Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam.
Yeah, once my kids are a little bit older and they can self govern without me having to babysitting them, I might be able to start doing more big events. I know. I have a friend that goes to Southern Assault also, and he's one of my clients that I do a lot of commission work for. So it'd be cool to play a game with him. My buddy Ian.
I haven't been to. I mean, but other than anything local, I haven't been to anything like that in like forever.
My first one was last year.
Nice. Yeah, I never been to any of these big Battletech events. I haven't been to any real big gaming event period in my entire life. So it would be my first time ever going to something like that. Well, no, I'll take that back. I went to the Mercenary Kickstarter event at the Forge in Houston, but like again, I wasn't really there for a long time because I had to drive back home. Even though it's in my city that an hour away from me, I still couldn't stay there and play because I had to go home because I had to watch my kids. So
I had to go home because Mama cracked the whip, said you got to come home.
No, it's because Mama works and I gotta sit home and chill and look at the kids because I only get that VA compensation.
Only get a little bit, not a lot.
I'm getting a lot of it now.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm pretty happy with the results.
I stay at home and work for the VA.
Yep. We talked about that.
Did we?
No, me and Mike, we had talked about that prior.
Sorry, I don't have any. Well, I don't do anything with the VA anyway. Much to the chagrin of all my Army friends, like, oh, you ought to get something. Like, dude, I can get 10%, but I don't need the 10%.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
That's your prerogative.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No one's gonna push you to.
Is it like a time issue or an MOS issue or?
I've been out since '94. And it was all knee injuries and that kind of nonsense. So, but I don't suffer any of those effects now. So,
what was your MOS?
11 Charlie.
Okay.
Maybe some hearing loss, but I mean.
Well, that's pretty much universal with any soldier because Didn't matter what MO where you still had to qualify with your weapon.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
And mortars make a big boomy sound, so.
And then depending on, well, you would be considered Gulf War vet, so.
Yeah.
Did you deploy?
No, I didn't deploy.
Okay.
I mean, we trained up for it, and then it was like, oh, we're gonna load us up, and oh, hey, guess what? The war's over now. We're like, oh man.
The war changed. The war changed.
Well, I mean, it's one of those deals where, is it a blessing or a curse kind of deal? Kind of. On one hand, you're like, whew, boy, I dodged a lot of bullets there, metaphorically and physically, and then the other part's like, dude, did I really miss any? Am I missing out on something? Did I miss out on anything? So.
Yeah, I volunteered to help to augment Army MP unit in Camp Buka. So even though I was a sailor, I deployed more than an army guy. Yeah, nervous laugh, you bastard. I'm more of a fucking army dude than you.
No.
Well,
who's the gay sailor now?
Still you.
Still me, but you know.
It's still you.
I know. I that's why I said it.
You're gonna hurt my feelers. Wait, I gotta find them first.
My feelings. Oh, my feelings. Have you seen all the Mike? Have you seen all the backlash from the Harris supporters online?
Yeah, we've been talking about that with some other people too.
Did you see Brian Young's post like after it happened? Like, why doesn't the guy just shut the fuck up? Like,
because they don't know how to. Did we talk about this earlier today? That they just don't know how to?
We did. But I wanted to talk to Mike about it because Mike is more, he's a little closer to these people.
I don't want to take away his thunder.
Yeah, and like I wanted to know like what his thoughts were on all that.
I didn't see it. I haven't saw it yet.
Okay.
I heard about it.
I'll send you a screen cap of what he said.
Yeah, after most of this week was.
And the thing is, like it's the people that were calling Brian Young out on it were his own people. Like they were like, hey,
we need to come together. And
he said because Brian put the post. He said the post, and it was like, 90 or like congratulations, you guys voted for fascism and all this other bullshit. And then one of his own people were like, did it ever occur to you that maybe like not like 50% of the American people or more than 50% of the American people are not all Nazis, bigots, racist?
What?
Brian was like, no, not in the slide. Like,
that's
nope.
what they've been selling that, they've been selling that song and dance for a hot minute. So he's just parroting what everybody else is.
He's not gonna backtrack, but I mean, at least be logical and consistent with what you believe in.
Well, he does. That's what he believes.
Yeah. There's no changing some of these people.
But then, of course, he had the run-up video. He had that last 2 weeks to the run-up, and it's like, deplorables, garbage. It's like, come on, dudes, you want this to end? This is how it ends. You just stop talking and be done.
No. See, that'd be too easy.
Well, yeah, that'd be the smart play. smart.
But like again, and then one of our guys, he emailed Lauren Coleman and showed him like screenshots, and Lauren's response was, well, his views don't reflect CGL's views, and he's hold on, let me finish my thought here. It's like CGL's views aren't reflective of Mr. Bryan's views. He's allowed to, if he wants to be political on his private time, he's allowed to do that. I'm like, so my response to that would be, so it's okay for Brian to do that, but when Blaine Pardoe did it,
exactly,
it's not okay, Mr. Lauren Coleman,
or any of the other,
or just anybody else that's not even a author. People just ban from your groups
hammer the shit out of them.
Because your little cyber stalking goons go around fucking screen capping. So.
Well, I mean that's probably the worst of it right there. That's the problem that has to be rectified is the fact that
no, we can't rectify it. What can we're nobodies. We should not have to feel responsible for the actions of these people.
What? No, this is not that. Oh, here. So, what I was trying to drive into was the fact that you have to separate between the fact that I work for a place, but B, my working for the place doesn't isn't my whole identity. So if I have an opinion that goes counter to what everybody else is, you shouldn't do that in the first place. That's what I'm saying. So Mr. Young should get a taste of his own medicine and get his head handed to him if CGL wasn't acting in good faith, because they know they're not.
But they're not.
But they know they're not. So
they're not.
So
they didn't treat Blaine Pardo with the same humility and fairness that they seem to be doing with people like Master Poding and Mr. Bryan, and Russell Zimmerman,
anyway. That's the best,
and Rem Alternis, and all these other people that are allowed. They're allowed to be political and extremist, and
they'll be fine. That's fine.
They can keep their job, because Well, there's not going to be a hammer. The only thing that's happening right now that I see that it's going to hurt CGL really bad is the fact that they promised that they were going to send out all of the Kickstarter stuff to the people in Australia and Canada and UK, and they just pulled the plug on that. They just pulled the plug on it. Like, well, sorry guys, our money ran out. No, I can't take credit for that. No, that was somebody else who posted it.
I can't remember where I saw it, though.
It was pretty funny when I saw it. I was just like, ha. And the loudest defenders of Catalyst are, funny enough, a lot of the overseas people, and they're the ones getting shafted the hardest right now.
Well, they don't. I don't want to say they don't see what's going on.
They really don't. They really don't see. They really don't understand it the way we do here.
I don't know if that's entirely true about the overseas, because there's a bunch of guys in the UK getting their confirmation emails and stuff like that.
Okay.
Well, the Australian guys are getting hosed because they're being told that they're not getting their stuff until after the new year, because they're going to do what was it, like holiday closures or something? And like
something
you
like
should
that,
be like triple down and on that to make that right.
I mean, I'm sure they're going to fulfill some. They might fulfill some.
Didn't somebody float one of the conspiracy theories? Is like, oh, they're putting it to so by doing that locks out the 6 month window where you can tell your credit card to cancel. And I'm like, well,
Well, the problem with that is Kickstarter protects a lot of these companies.
Yeah.
So it's really hard for credit card companies to even demand a refund. Like, so in my case, if Catalyst hadn't sent me my shit and given me a fair shipping cost like I asked for, I found out about a month after I got my Kickstarter that the bank would not have been able to recover the money for me. So
that's the thing with Kickstarter. It's they're not obligated to.
They're not obligated to refund you on behalf of some company that fucked up because of the terms of service.
Yeah, because they're just facilitating like a
transaction.
Yeah, they're not actually involved in the transaction.
Yeah, but my refund request was not from Kickstarter. It was going to be directly aimed at Catalyst, but even then, they said that I would have to pursue it in a civil court case, and that the bank would not have had any legal grounds to be able to fight for me.
No, I mean, Kickstarter is just facilitating a space to do it. They get a fee for doing it, but like they're not obligated. It's between you and the company.
They're not fiscally responsible.
It would literally have to be you suing the company. You would have to sue Catalyst Games directly, and you would have to pay for a lawyer and everything for that.
At the end of the day, is it worth all that? Well, probably.
At the end of the day, they're going to have more money than you. So,
well, that's the thing. Like, is it worth it to you if you're one of those that just like pledged at the top end and went crazy with it, or did you drop like the low end and say, I'm gonna drop $50 on this and get what I can get, kind of thing?
Right.
Well,
right.
I mean, I've backed a lot of Kickstarters and never ever had a problem with any of them. They've all delivered on time, reasonable.
Or they refunded me because like I remember I did an Attack on Titan musical musical thingy Kickstarter.
Like the musical.
Yeah, no, not a musical, like
With
a
the jazz hands and everything.
No, it was a fan project, but they couldn't get the rights to officially license it as an Attack on Titan product, and so they had to refund everybody the money. And the thing is they refunded my money, because they couldn't fulfill. But in Catalyst's case, it's not that they can't fulfill; it's that they're not fulfilling. So there's a difference.
Right.
They're like Darth Vader from that one scene where he's just like, pray I don't alter the deal any further,
Well, yeah. Jeez, Lord Vader.
Yeah. I am altering.
You and your hokey religion.
Pray I don't alter it any further.
Listen up, Lando. You're getting the raw deal. Just be happy you're not getting a raw deal. Oh, no.
Just be happy you're not getting raw dogged by the deal.
Yeah. Like we're not bringing it into the Charlotte pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boba Fett. That was never mind.
Poor Boba Fett. They did him dirty.
He deserved it. He was a douche nozzle, and he got what he got coming to him.
No, they
then
did
it's
him
like,
dirty.
oh look. Then it's then for the Mandalorian, he's out. You're like, dude, really?
He gets out, and then they do him. They make him go through the spice trance like they did in Dune. Like they turn him into Moadib.
Yeah.
Moadweeb.
I've been exposed to the gastric juices, and now I'm super aware.
Yeah, of the baby worm gastric juices. It's like the juices of the baby Sarlacc is what they made him.
Yeah, like
made him suck it.
Shitty fucking writing.
Oh, I mean,
well,
it's art is subjective.
Yes, you are absolutely right. I don't have to buy it, so I did. So.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, it sounds like a lot of interesting things have happened in the world, and the Southern Assault sound like that went well. It seems like Justin got to play some games and got to hang out with people, and Mike got a couple cool prizes and that nice stone award that looked really cool. And whenever the details for Western Assault comes out, I could put it out there for the people that live out in the West Coast. That way they can join in on the fun. I'm guessing it'll be fun, no matter where you're coming from, what you're doing. As long as you go in there in good faith to play BattleTech. I think a lot of people are tired of all the.
Well,
a lot of people are tired of all the politics, man. They're tired of it.
Drop it. Sometimes just got.
It's over. It's over. It's over. Like it's done. It's done. Now we can move. Now we can move forward. Now we can fucking just focus on BattleTech.
Yep.
And it's good. It's going to be a good year, I think. I think it's going to be a really good year.
So the next time I'll break down my army list, which I hopefully will have more miniatures on the army list.
Yeah, show me your Cthulhu army that you're building there.
Oh, it's these guys over here?
Yeah, your army of the dark, of the deep dark.
They're not army of the dark, but they're army of darkness enough. Yeah, so here's one. Yay, where are they? Oh, here you go. I feel self-conscious about it.
Hey, little Roman dude.
That's a what do they call it? A gladiatrix.
Let me put you as the main camera so that you can. There we go. You need to get that zoom in feature working, man. I can't. I could barely see her.
Well, I'm on my phone.
Oh, there we go. Oh, wait. Put your hand. Cup your hand behind her. Cup your hand. The other hand.
The other hand.
And then now lift up. Go up. Up. There. No, too high. There. Perfect. That looks good, dude.
It's a.
Wait, what scale is that? That's not 28 millimeter.
That's 20 mil.
20 mil. Okay.
20
so, what is that? 1/150 scale? No.
1/72.
1/72nd scale. Oh yeah, 1/72nd. That's right. That's like, fuck. I got a bunch of those front mission Vanzers, those little Bandai model kits of the Vanzers.
Yeah.
The little mechs.
And here's a 15 mil.
15 mil is 1/100 scale, right?
1/100, yeah.
Yeah, that's like the Gundam Master Grade scale.
Is that good now?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. I'm trying to
Very
watch
nice.
the TV, my screen that I have my tablet on, and I'm trying to do this the same way. So it's like, oh my god, that's a 15 mil or 1/100.
Oh, don't break your shit.
No, that's fine. That's what Super Blue's for.
Yeah, here's the 1/172nd scale Vanzer. I need to fucking brighten up my camera there.
It's not 170. Oh, okay, yeah, never mind.
It is, because it's not a Gundam. It's not a Gundam. It's a Vanzer.
So, do you think? Since we talked the other day,
there we go. You see it?
Yeah, I see it. Is that a personal piece you're working on?
I mean, it's from the Bandai figure arts.
I guess it's not a commission piece.
Yeah, this is my own personal. Yeah, I'm working on it.
Because I was going to get step into the proto-mech realm a little bit. But then I was like, dude, so do you think a 15 millimeter Walker mech be just about the right size for a proto-mech?
15
or would
millimeter.
it be too big? Would it off scale to the actual
not to Battletech scale, dude. Like 15 mil is big. It's 100. Yeah. Battletech is like 1/265, 1/250,
285. I think it's 285.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's scale in Battletech is like, don't even try. Just don't even try. I just go by 6 millimeter, 1/285 on the human scale, and then whatever, because it's small. It's just small enough where it's believable that a light mech that a guy can fit on a light mech. So like, here's a Mongoose, here's 1/285 infantry from GHQ, and like, I can see those guys fitting inside of that cockpit, and these guys are just slightly smaller than the elemental battle armor, which is correct, because that means that at least this guy looks like he can fit the battle armor. Hey, we got somebody saying what's up. What's up to you, Doug? How are you doing? Hey, look at that. Our first regular chat that isn't us three.
It isn't us just talking amongst ourselves.
What's up, dude? But yeah, so you have that. You have the Legions Imperialis, which that one's closer to 8 mil.
Yeah.
Or 10 mil almost. Almost 10 mil.
I mean, it's
like 8 to 10 mil.
Really matter. I mean, depending on what you're using it for. Oh yeah.
Right. Right.
I mean, if you're using that as I can see 8 mil as being a good battle armor stuff.
8 mil would be good for battle armor. If you have 6 mil as infantry and 8 mil as your battle armor, that should work perfectly. With 10 mil being maybe the sort of, now you're starting to get on the bigger end of your scale. Now, what's interesting is you have the battle armor from Heavy Gear that are in 1/44 scale, so the high grade Gundam scale.
Yeah.
But they're so small because the battle armor themselves are so small.
So few. Yeah.
And like, you put that next to a battle mech.
Yeah,
like the
totally
Flashman.
That totally ruins the.
It's perfect. This right here is perfect as a proto mech.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even though this is 1/44 scale, so N scale or like Gundam high grade scale.
Right. Because isn't that what proto mechs are anyway? Just shorter, smaller, less fancier mechs.
Yeah. Like even compared to the Mongoose, which is a light mech, this is still shorter than the Mongoose.
Yeah.
Even though the heavy gear guy is a lot girthier and kind of thicker. But I could believe that this is a proto-mech over this.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just shy of being too big to be a proto-mech. I mean, you have super heavy battle armor. You have battle armor that are like really fucking huge compared to even proto-mechs. So it really depends on how you want to portray your things. I like proxying stuff from different companies. So like here's another heavy gear. You know, and it looks cool.
I use a lot of all of my vehicles currently are IG makes.
Yeah.
And then I have some that I'm using for. So I got this guy, and this is one of those Curzon, or however you want to say it. I'm not good. I don't speak English well.
Army guy.
Yeah, Army guy. All I need to do is. So that's one
Very
of these.
nice.
Yeah. So that's one of his like. So I'm using that as like the smallest, lightest tank that they have, like a Manicore, is it?
Yeah.
So I got 4 of these guys that I'm using as Manicores.
Yep. I have a couple of those. I actually have a couple of those. And
then I'm using these guys as Pattons or whatever bigger, heavier tanks I want to proxy in there.
Yeah, and that would work. It would work perfectly.
Yeah. That's
that or a Merkava or 6 mil. I like 6 mil. I like how 6 mil looks.
It's just big enough. It's just big enough that it paints well, and you don't really not saying cringy saying like, oh, I don't have to paint well, but I mean a little paint goes a long way.
Yeah. As long as you know what you're looking at, as long as you know what you're doing and what it's supposed to represent.
Right. Yep.
So, Mike, did you have anything else for us that you wanted to cover, or?
I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking. So I'm still working on my second CSO submission.
You wanna show us some pictures, show us some shots?
Well, I'm taking those tomorrow.
Okay. Cool. Well, looking forward to seeing those.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm taking the pictures tomorrow, and then of course I gotta clean up all,
Yeah.
Not doctor the photo, but clean them up so I can send, size them and all that, so I can send them in an email and all to the guys. And then it's just a waiting game.
Yep. And they still know that you're submitting. They're still cool with you submitting and all that.
Yeah, I mean, with the notes, the email I got from them before, and the notes I got, from what I understood in the past, if depending on what kind of notes you got, you had to wait a couple months to do it. But because mine were so minimal, I guess I could just kind of do it and submit. But I kind of took the time to get things right and fix things up. So I don't want to rush it, because if you rush it, it just turns out bad.
Right. Yeah, you want to take your time, and you want to satisfy all of the things all the hit points that they probably told you, or make sure you check all the boxes.
Yeah, you don't want to like rush it and then just turn in garbage work.
Right.
Or at least by those guys' standards, let's just say.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, let's see. We're heading to the 3-hour mark. I appreciate you, Mike, for showing up and hanging out for the short time that you were here. And then John, as always, I appreciate you coming in.
Oh, hey, no problem. I enjoyed this.
Hanging out.
I enjoy these days. I look forward to it.
Yeah, well, we're gonna keep doing this. I don't think I've had a bad stream since we started this stuff.
No, I don't think so either. But we
just
can
a shout
probably
out.
now talk a lot about. I'll have some Battletech stuff. I don't know what I do yet.
Yeah, we'll talk
I got
more
some
Battletech
storms.
stuff. You know,
I got Wolf. I got Clan Wolf that I got over here, and I got some Inner Spear stuff. Oh wait, did I show you this guy? My favorite.
here, show me. Let me see what you got. What you got? What you got? Oh, nice. Yeah, you're
That's my Great Death Legion.
Great Death, Grayson Death.
Grayson, yeah,
Grayson Carlisle.
Grayson Carlisle.
Hell yeah, man.
Well, I'm gonna be working on some here soon, so hopefully next time I'll be painting myself on here.
Well, I'll have a bunch of other
Sweet,
bids
man.
hopefully next week.
Yeah. Well, all three of us can be painting on screen together, and people can just kind of watch people painting and chilling and chatting. But I wanted to give a shout out to Etten Games in Humble for always being good support. They've got the Somerset Striker box out there, so people want it. It's out now. They were just waiting for the release date that they were told.
Oh, like not like somebody else.
Right.
Like, yeah, it was a Barnes and Noble.
Yeah. No, they were told not to, like, again, most stores, they have a street date and they can't release anything. I got this from a different source. But there should be the new Hatamoto Chi that came out. Yeah. They got these now, I think. And then there's also the Forge. That's another store. I think they put theirs out early, like back in, like on the 2nd of November. So they didn't give a shit about the street date. But they have the demo team guy there, so that's probably why they're allowed to do that. But yeah, plenty of places in the Houston area where you can buy Battletech stuff. I'm not paid or supported by them, but I am gonna, call something cool when it's cool, and I think this is cool, and I think people who like it will get some value out of it. There's also, of course, 3D printing and your Ironwind metals, which I also prefer getting their stuff too. If you have problems,
are their scales pretty close to CGL scales? Or are they on
a lot of the Ironwind metal stuff is close to CGL scale. Like here's a Ironwind metals Zeus X from an old Wolf's Dragoons box set, and I mean, if you look at that next to the Hatamoto Chi from CGL, I mean, they're both heavies.
Right. So they're both like in the 90, 100, 80.
Yeah.
100.
So it's not like a lot of the Ironwind metals are really tiny. Some of them are big. Some of them are chunky. Like this one right here. This is the Patriot.
You can make 100 bullets with that land.
This is an assault mech, so this is like a 100-tonner, and it is big. It's bigger than the CGL model. So you have a lot of Ironwind metal models that are bigger than the CGL ones. So you can't go wrong with buying Ironwind metals mechs. Sometimes you'll get like miscasts, but Mike from the Ironwind metal shop, he's really good at like sending out replacements. Just email him like, hey, my model has like bad warping, and dude, he'll send you a replacement for free, no cost, like no cost of shipping. No cost of nothing, and his turnaround time is really quick.
Keep the other bit. Did they send it back, or you keep that?
You keep it. Yeah, you keep the other bits. You can. They've never made me send back a bit. So.
Yeah, Monster Fight Club's pretty good. That do all the cyberpunk miniatures that I paint. They're pretty good about that too. I had one that had a miscast, and they said, "Just sure, we'll send you a whole new model." It's like, "Do you want the old ones?" Like, no, keep that one. So it's, oh look, it's a casualty model now.
Yeah, customer service wise, Ironwind metals. They're always on point. I've never had a problem with Ironwind metals. So, and then same with CGL. Like I had a CGL pack of the one that comes with the Crusader, and it was missing a head, and I sent the email to Chris, and they just sent me a whole new box, and they're like, yeah, you don't need to send anything back, just keep it. I was like, okay. So again, there's good people, man. There's good people on all sides. There's good people in Catalyst, there's good people in Ironwind metals. It just seems like it's just a few bad apples that really fuck it up
Really?
for
Yeah.
everybody
Well,
else.
isn't that how like all that works though? Takes one or
Well,
two bad apples.
no. If you're a Christian conservative, you're evil and bad, and you need to be banned from everywhere because
What?
there is no such thing as a good Christian apparently. But anywho,
I know at least one. I know at least one.
I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there before I start ranting like an old man. So I appreciate you guys coming.
Yep.
You know, feel free to hound me on after this, and we can continue the conversation. So, you all have a good night.
Night.
And peace out.
Later.
So I can just